All right, boys. How we
Yeah.
doing?
What it do? What it do?
Makai, how you doing, bro?
What's up? I'm alright. How you guys doing? What's up, Sinju?
Chilling, chilling. What's up?
I'm
All right.
alright.
Well, while still waiting for the other guys to get here, I guess we'll just get started. Just before we do, though, thank you to Grey Manga Arc for becoming a member. Appreciate it, bro. All
Hey,
right.
shout out
So,
to the homie.
is that do you know?
No, I don't. I'm just shouting him
Oh,
out.
okay. All right. So I guess I'll start with you, Senju. Then, how do you feel now? The game's been out for a couple of days. Do you think it lived up to the hype, and are you still enjoying it?
Well, I don't. How do I? Okay, let me start with this. Do I think it? I'm gonna start with that one first. Do I think it lives up to the hype? I don't know what the hype was. I was riding on my own hype train. So am I happy about it? Yes, I think it does live up to my expectations as far as is the game complex on a competitive level. Yes. Now, what was the other questions before I continue?
Uh, so you they live up to the hype, and are you still enjoying it?
Oh yeah, I'm playing it right now. That's one of the things about this one. This one is a grower. I know it had a little bad PC port, and a lot of people were like not having a lot of fun, or it wasn't working for them for the PC. I played on PlayStation, so I wasn't having those issues. But yeah, no, I'm still learning characters as we speak. I'm redoing the story, and really trying to pay attention to it this time. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'm still kind of impressed by it. Now, of course, the game has a lot of shortcomings, a lot, but it's not like the shortcomings are so bad that it's like it's over. I feel like the shortcomings could be ironed out and fixed, and once they are fixed, it could be a cult classic. That's just me, though.
Okay. And Makai, how do you feel about the game?
So far, right now, I'm loving the game. When it comes to the Bleach characters, we haven't seen them in any like console games since like 2011, and like I'll play the original that game. I'll be quoting the characters. I'll be going crazy. So to have a game in this age and being able to do that same thing is kind of like I'm geeking half the time when I'm playing the game. Now, in terms of the story, I would say the presentation could be a little bit better in terms of like, especially like in the start of it, like there's certain things that happen or how it's told. I'm like, but the overall impression is I've been enjoying it. I've been finding myself playing it more than I've played other recent anime games.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I personally actually prefer it to Sparking Zero. I found that when I was playing Sparking Zero, like once you know one character, you kind of know all of them. And even though the combos in this game, they don't seem too complex. Like they're quite simple, especially if you're transitioning from Tekken or Virtual Fighter. But I think that every character plays very uniquely. So today, for example, like I picked up Gin for the first time, and I was kind of shocked at how he played. So like he's won me over. I'm a big fan of Renji now. He's very underused. Renji's is a win button as far as I'm concerned. But I'm yet to like whip him out in a tournament. Just been playing Yamamoto, but yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. But I've noticed on Twitter there's a lot of arguing going on right now about between the Sparking Zero players and the Bleach players. Have you guys been involved in that at all?
I,
Not me.
I've kept myself out of it. I've seen it pop up and I'm like, I ain't saying anything because I feel
Yeah.
like they're just gonna throw the you're making X content, so you're biased. So I just been kind of seeing it like what I get the reason, but I'm like, I ain't saying anything about it.
Yeah, I see it. I see the discourse. Of course, I don't put myself into it because I'll tell the fucking truth. Just to just be honest. Can I curse on here? I
Yeah, you
apologize.
can. I want to
Okay,
ask
cool.
you, what is the
Yeah. I'll tell the truth about it. The truth about it is none of that shit matters. I feel like that's the plain simple truth. None of it matters. They're both Bandai games. Why the fuck are y'all putting them against each other? They're both made by the same publisher. So it really don't make no sense. And as far as I know, what Spark Zero was very successful.
Yeah.
Yes, games die early. I still play Spark Zero. It is what it is, and I think they gave that game a second chance when we got what we asked for with the patches. So the whole will it do better than Bleach or this and that? I think that I don't know where that I think that's forced, or possibly that's just a plea to get somebody entrance to join the Bleach discussion. and probably
Nigga said.
no. What up, Mitch? What up, Biscuit?
My bad. Sorry.
Yo,
But
what's
yeah, I
up?
think it's stupid.
I want to ask Biscuit, like, how are you finding the game, bro? Obviously, I was just in your stream now,
Yeah.
teaching you guys a lesson in how to play the game.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
how are you
Yamamoto,
finding
man.
it?
Honestly, you can have fun on the game in it, but there's a lot of stuff left to be desired. Like if you're a competitive player, you're jumping in the game, you might not want to play story mode. Casual match gets boring after a while. There is no ranked, and there's a lot of bugs in the game. So me personally, I'm like, people in my chat saying, Bisk, would you recommend the game? Out of all the anime games that I played, I don't know if Bleach is up there with ones that I would recommend, unless you're a mad Bleach fan and you want to go play the story, because that's where they put their heart and soul into the story mode stuff. Doesn't seem like the multiplayer and online side it feels like it was an afterthought. That's what it feels like from my point of view.
Okay. Nechi, how are you enjoying the game? Did it live up to the hype for you?
I think what was it? I was waiting until I think I told Rose when we was in the podcast. He asked me, "Oh, what would you rate the game?" And I told him I'm gonna hold off until the online stuff comes out. And like it was a mess, but I personally didn't experience the mess. I experienced all the good parts of it. So to me, it was fun. I was actually having a good time, and I thought until this day, I think the game is really fun. It's just I'm seeing that other people's experiences is really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, for me, it's been great. I love it. I see that the Bleach page on Twitter, they dropped like the patch notes today, and it's like all regarding PC now. So I'm assuming now they're moving on and they're going to work on the console side, because I'm in touch with the modders, and the modders are telling me that they're now probably focusing on the console side because they're aware of all the console problems. So seeing that gives me hope, because Naruto Storm Connection CC2, they took forever to respond to us when we had issues. Sparking Zero kind of did the same thing in some ways.
I think I'm in here, chat.
But there wasn't issues. There really wasn't issues with Sparking Zero.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Rose.
I'm sorry for joining like this. Very unprofessional. You feel me? I'm so sorry, but
It's all good, man.
I was playing Ghost of Tsushima.
You're not playing Bleach?
Come on, bro. Be serious. Please be serious.
All right, Rose, let me ask you then, since I've asked these guys. How are you finding Bleach? Do you think it lived up to the hype? Are you enjoying it?
Can we, bro? I gotta like, no, bro. That's it. To me personally, though, bro, like I can't have a full experience, you know. Like if you've been in my live streams, bro, I can't play the game. Like it's literally just broken on my half, super trash. So I can't really give 100% things, but the stuff I've been seeing in the community, very cope shit, man. Very cope.
Have you played it, or did you get it on PC?
They don't let me play it, bro. On PS5, it don't let me play it.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it don't let me play it at all.
Well, like you can't join games with people you know, or is it free match not working?
No, like anything. Room matches don't work for me. Free match. I play with a Sora 6. The internet, it just keeps crashing on me. Like it just keeps saying disconnect. And I play other games and it worked perfectly fine. So it's just Bleach.
What about story mode, Rose?
Come on, bro. I'm not about to play story mode, bro. That was fire, bro. Very good.
But, so your issue isn't the game itself. Your issue is the optimization. You can't play it.
Yeah, I can't play. Like I
That's
really
fair.
can't play.
That is fair. That is,
so I don't want to give full
fair.
criticize because I don't really got the full experience. Now I did play with Blazing the other day, like because we did Parsec. I played on his computer. And I'm not gonna lie, it still felt pretty ass to me, but I felt like if I was trained and everything, I think I'll get better, but I just don't like the movement that much for real. It just might be a skill issue on my half.
Oh, fair play. Keon, how are you finding the game, bro?
This is the best anime game out right now.
I ain't gonna like cover, bro. That was super cold.
Nah, this shit gas.
This is cold.
They got whiff punishment, neutral.
There's an answer for everything.
Combos.
For everything. Yeah.
Characters that revive after they die. Like, bro, come on, man.
Don't forget the infinites, bro.
Oh no,
Don't forget the broken stuff.
That's not part of the real game, bro. Come on, this is the first patch of the game, bro. Come on.
All right. If it's still there after the patch,
if it's still there after the patch, then like that means it's like intended.
It's
you
canon.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you see, I got a funny thing about that. I was telling Zeta that they already nerfed the game without y'all noticing. They already had nerfed it the first time before it launched, and then now I came up with a theory that I think I know why rank wasn't added in. and I might be coping. I think rank is not in the game because they're trying to collect data from everyone first, and they're trying to.
I think that's cold, bro.
Nah,
I
that
mess
is
with you.
cold.
That's my
I'm
boy
just
Najee.
saying
That's big boy
because
code.
if you go, look, I'm gonna tell you, if you go
Okay.
right now to your game and you go to settings and you go to options, there's a thing called collective data usage. No one's read anything. You have to accept. There's an accepting thing where you got to read everything, and you're basically accepting. Okay, they're gonna basically watch. What's the word? You know when you have to accept a plan, you don't really read it because everything
Terms
is
and
written.
conditions.
Terms of service.
Yeah.
Yes, it's there. It's literally
Don't
on
you
the
think?
option.
Tell us though, because it's a fighting game.
I
Let's
didn't.
say-
I didn't really read it, but it
So,
says
of course.
I mean, I got
collecting data. It's
They
literally
do that on every game.
they do it
though.
on every
So,
game. Data collection is part of
I'll tell you what I think it is. Nechi, that's not bad how you're thinking. I get it. I've actually seen that theory too floating around. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case because this is a Bandai trope. They've done this before, just not with rank. They'll leave game modes out and then they'll have it programmed in there. Like you'll see rankings in the files, or you'll see lobbies are in the file for other games, right? But what happens is they put the budget towards, for like this game, I think they put the budget 70% more of it towards the story. And what they do is they'll let the game release because they want to hit their date that they have set. So they're fine with releasing games that are incomplete. And then they'll add whatever they want to add later. And we know this to be true because it happens all the time with them. All the time. So I think I don't think they were trying to collect data to see if it was going to be balanced on rank. I think they just put all their resources into story and then was like, all right, we're going to add this shit later for ranked and online and then see what, because people, this is how they think, companies think. They think Bleach has been gone so long and haven't had a Bleach game for 14 years. People want to catch up to the story because there's a lot of people who haven't watched Bleach and stuff like that. So they put all their resources into that instead of the online.
Yeah, I think they fumbled. I actually agree with Toko here with the $5. Thank you, bro. He said that he feels like it's unfinished. I feel like they didn't finish it and they released the game.
Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
No, and I can definitely piggyback on top of that. Like Senju was saying, a lot of Bandai games in the past have done something similar. There's always something missing that feels like it shouldn't be missing, like based on the game's archetype and what's in the files and what modders can take out of it. It just feels like they had to push the game out as soon as possible.
yeah. One thing I will say though is that, like, I always go to the Steam charts or PlayStation IO to see how games are tracking, and Bleach has remained consistent since release, where a lot of games, like, they have their peak and then they just fall off within like 5 days. They'll drop to, like, say you had 100,000 players, it dropped to 20. Bleach's peak was 6,000, but it's maintained 4,000 almost every day.
Which is pretty surprising considering the PC port was extremely flawed, right?
Yeah, and the PlayStation version has maintained around, I think, 7,000 to 8,000. So that's more impressive than Mortal Kombat, which is, you know, one of the bigger fighting games. So it's not doing too bad, even though its peak obviously didn't go anywhere near Sparking Zero.
Mm-hmm.
But Dom, how are you finding the game? I heard that you're quite the techie guy.
Yeah, I think objectively speaking, in terms of the game, I think it has great potential. I think it can be something really good for both the FGC, arena fighting game players, and enjoyers of the anime. But currently, it's just extremely flawed, right? There's plenty of bugs. There's a lot of glitches. There's abusable things that can be done in competitive play, and etc. I'm a huge Bleach fan as well as a fighting game fan, so this comes as a great surprise for me and just something to enjoy. But at the moment, if you're not playing with your friends or, you know, enjoying a good time without banning certain things, you know, it's kind of just gentleman agreement doing everything, it just kind of comes off as lazily done game. That's my take on it, though.
Okay, I'll ask a question. I'll start with Rose, and then you guys can sort of jump in whenever you want. Rose, objectively speaking, yeah, like your personal feelings out of it, do you think that this game will maintain its player base a year down the line?
No.
Oh, year? Hell no. Whoa.
Yeah, that's
No?
crazy.
This is just
year?
a honeymoon
Oh,
phase.
really?
A year's
I
impossible.
mean, There's so many other games coming out.
Anime game is
No anime
doing
game
that.
will ever survive a year. Same
Nah,
player base.
Demon Slayer, and they didn't have lobbies. Demon Slayer
It
actually
didn't,
did.
but the player base didn't survive. Like, objectively speaking,
You
right?
had the,
Of course,
you
it
had the
survived.
Necros, bro. Like
Yeah, you had the Necros. Yeah, like it survived. Like Storm 4 survived. You know, like it's not really surviving for like the majority of the player base on release. A lot of them.
Yeah. No. I hear that, but like for Bleach to do that, I think that's not gonna happen. There's
I think
other games coming out.
Yeah, I think it's possible, quote unquote, in the sense that it's going to dwindle. That's inevitable, right? Like that's a given. but I think it can maintain some like in the thousands potentially if they give a huge patch. Like it would need a huge patch. If it got a crazy patch that the FGC players are messing with, I think it has potential. But I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see them coming up with a patch that solves all of these problems and doesn't introduce new ones, because that's also a Bandai tendency.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna fix some stuff and it's gonna leave holes elsewhere. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it lasts 2 months.
2 months.
Yes. It's just the honeymoon phase, bro. People just meet.
I don't agree with that.
It's the honeymoon phase, bro.
No offense. I'm not saying you're wrong that there isn't a honeymoon phase. I don't think it'll die in 2 months because that DLC is going to be from. I heard it was leaks, and I'm not going to discuss what they were. But if they are real, those are some really sought after characters that will.
Are y'all gonna get the DLC in 2 months?
I mean, I got the $100 pack, so it come with it. But yeah,
I'm saying so. Like knowing Bandai schedules when they drop DLCs, like when do you actually think this DLC is going to drop?
So that's a. I think that's a developer thing, and the developers already said. Tamstop already said they're going to try to get it out in a timely manner.
That is true. They did say that.
Timely, bro, and Bandai the timely manner, and nigga raised his hand. That's correct. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Makai, bro.
Anyway, so to answer the question, on the Japanese website prior to the release, it said that it would release within a year. So by March 21st, 2026, the DLC characters would come out. So that means within a year that they have to be out, unless they go back on that statement. Plus, the dev said they'll get it out in a timely manner. Now, if you look at like the release of like other fighting games and characters, it could be within the like first 3 months, and then they come out within that same range of time.
Are you saying all the characters will be out by March next year, or they'll start in March?
They'll be out by next year, March.
Okay, so
yeah.
I mean, a character for each season. That's pretty standard.
Yeah.
How many characters are there?
Games,
There's only four.
Four.
Exactly. Like Street Fighter does it too. Like you got to, or even Tekken. They give you a winter, a summer, a spring character. Like, yeah, that's pretty standard.
I just don't like it for anime games. I think it's viable marketing strategy for competitive. I don't want to say competitive because that's a controversial term, but traditional fighting games, using that system is much more beneficial to them because they know that their player base will always stay there. Whereas arena fighting game players and anime fighting game players tend to hop from game to game. Like that's obviously like a common trend. So like when you're releasing things seasonally, you're mostly appealing to the leftover player base that wants to play the game. And at that point, you're just losing a lot of your player base. I don't understand the marketing strategy from coming from someone that is in marketing. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
So how would you drop the cat?
Oh, my fault, Mike. My fault.
No, sorry, go on, Rose.
No, I really got like a question for you though, bro. Like, because you went like you be playing like Tekken, Street Fighter, all types of shit, right? And I've been seeing people get like wet over like 4,000 people is playing this game day one. You feel me? Is that really good? Like for a game to have 4,000 just releasing? Like, be honest, bro.
Well, I mean, the daily average of Tekken is 7,000, and
I'm saying, what was Tekken day one though? Like releasing?
Oh, day one, it was like I think it was maybe like 40,000.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so like 4,000 when the game just came out. Is that good or bad, bro?
Well, it's the scale of Tekken, because Tekken's a legacy fighting game. There's what?
Bleach
There's
is big
8
three.
in them. Bleach is big 3, but in the anime world, Tekken is big 3 in the gaming world.
So you're saying our community is short? Like it's not like.
Yeah, I don't think the
game
community is as big as the actual anime community. Like, I think the amount of people that watch anime doesn't necessarily translate over to people that play anime games.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think with Dragon Ball, it's easier because it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball like sits on its own away from everything else. And Pokemon as well is another one where you can kind of do anything with it. But Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, I still think that with games, you're not going to get the Street Fighter or Tekken numbers. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think they can if it was the right game. If it looked appealing to for everybody, I think it could.
Has any Naruto game ever reached like Street Fighter's peak? I think is 70,000 on Steam, and probably the same on PlayStation. Has any Naruto game ever reached that?
Storm 4.
I don't think Storm 4 reached that.
Storm 4 was like 8K peak or something on PC.
Storm 4 was 8K
on PC. On PS5 was probably a lot more though, to be honest.
I think for them type of games, they're gonna have to make it towards like every audience. Like you can't just look at fighting people. It's got to be like the ultimate anime game for that to happen. I feel like.
And I think the way you do that with Bleach is, like I said, you have to fix these game breaking bugs and glitches to cater to the FGC first. And then for the people that are casual Bleach fans, fix up the story mode glitches and all the stuff that's going on there. And then to the arena players, arena players will play anything. I play arena games, and I will play anything we're given. Like it's just in our nature at that point. So that's my take on it.
I'll be honest with you guys. Like obviously being in the FGC, I've spoken to a lot of people, and they just want nothing to do with this game whatsoever. And I've tried my best to sell it. Some of them are like, yeah, we'll jump on and play it, but the pushing it to the conventional fighting game players, then they're not trying to hear it.
Wait, can you tell me why though? Like, what was some of their like points?
The combo structure is too simplistic. Although this does have character diversity, it doesn't have the character diversity that like Tekken does, for example. Or
it's like everybody got like the same inputs.
The character diversity is fake in this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's not true character diversity. Like characters have an archetype, but even Storm has archetypes. Like it's not true diversity like a Tekken or a Street Fighter. It's watered down heavily. Like that's why I kind of don't like the idea of the developers of the game, I guess, kind of pushing it towards the traditional fighting game route, because it's like they just take a watered down version of it and then cater it to the anime community. It's kind of like they're what is it called? Like burning the candle at both ends, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah, it does feel like I really like the game. I'm really enjoying it, but it does feel like they are a little bit at odds with themselves. Let me add 6 world in. What the?
But I do agree that the FGC is a little bit elitist on that perspective. Like I think the FGC has like a very like elitist take on anime games in the first place. Just that first impression. I think even FGC players would agree with that, and they could be right. Like objectively speaking, like the game might not stand in terms of like the neutral and the punish game and all the glitches and bugs, but it's pretty obvious. But it's pretty obvious that the FGC doesn't really care about anime games at first glance. There is some people playing it though. I know Wawa's playing it, Fighter's player. I know Punk played it a bit, and I know Diaphon's been playing. But that's about it.
Well, I'll before we get to the next point, 6 world. How you doing, bro? You enjoying Bleach?
Bro, please take the mask off, bro.
I haven't played it yet, to be honest, so I can't really. I got turned off when they didn't when they confirmed there was no rank or you couldn't like invite your friends. I didn't want to waste my money, but I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying like I personally not spending money if I know I can't play the game modes I want to play.
How did your trip to the grocery store go?
I ain't gonna heal your ass, bro.
It was good, man. I got some fresh air. People were fucking with me, bro. How'd you feel about the video?
I thought it was funny. I thought it was very funny. Was that what you were going for? Was that entertainment value rather than like?
Yeah, bro. It was entertainment, bro. It was entertainment. It wasn't like I had way more people that said they didn't even know what Bleach was, but I wanted to make it like balanced out. Like some knew what it was and some didn't know. I didn't want to like just shit on Bleach. Like niggas is weird.
Did you get any backlash from the community?
Yeah, they were telling me to get a job, which I have a job. How the fuck do I not have a job? And I got a recording. I got a camera. I got the mic on me. Like, how do I not have a job? I have a PC set up. I just think Bleach people. Hold on, man.
Bro said Bleach people.
I don't. Hold on.
Bleach glazers. Bleach glazers.
That sounded racist in a way.
The glazers, they are not human beings. The regular Bleach fans, they cool, but the glazers, the niggas that die for that shit, are weird.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like that, like, bro,
Filthy
like,
humans.
niggas saw my video, was worried about me raising up a girl. Like, nigga, I'm not here for this bitch. Like, I'm trying to, like, my bad if you watching. I ain't even call you a bitch, but I'm not here for shorty. I'm here to like make content. I ain't worried about no girl.
No, that's fair. All right, we'll come back to that. Did you guys see Maximilian playing the game?
I saw him turn off the game.
Yeah.
He got off that shit frame 1.
I can't lie.
Turn it off.
It's not for everyone, bro.
I
Like
respect
it feels like you're in quicksand.
It
Like
does
if you're
feel like
picking
you're
up
in
the
quicksand.
game compared to other games that you played, it's definitely a different vibe, different feel.
Yeah.
And the 3D aspect of it is weird because the controls are reversed to what you're normally used to. Tapping down doesn't make you do a sidestep movement. Like you're walking towards the opponent. It's weird. So I can see why you wouldn't like it.
What did you think about that, Senju? Because I saw he turned off Bleach, but he turned on Naruto.
So me, I don't know what he asked me because Max is amazing. So I'm just happy he gave it a chance. Like I said, I'm not a salesman for the game, but I'm just happy he gave it a chance. He got to see what is going that they even spread to him, so that was pretty cool. I think he did notice the good things, but he also noticed the bad things too. And it's the obvious bad things that are glaring, like the movement is heavy. The characters feel heavy. And you can't have a heavy game and not be able to use D-pad. And he was like, yo, that's weird. I'm like, yeah. So he's picking it apart, and it's just not a game for him. And it's true. It's not a game for a lot of people. You can even notice in the interview or when he was talking about it, he wasn't trying to like shit on it or anything. He was just like, it's just not a game for him. But you can see it's intended for a certain audience. It does need to be optimized better, though. And yes, he did go to Storm, and that was a dream come true. I waited 4 years for that. But yeah.
Fair enough. All right, yeah, how you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, man.
Hello.
So,
Stop doing that.
I've asked all of these guys how they feel about the game. How are you feeling about Bleach now since it's been out a couple of days?
This shit fire. Oh God, this shit gas. All right, but for real though, I think my thing is I think the gameplay is good, but like I said, I won't excuse the missing features of the game. Like that's been my thing. Like a lot of people keep thinking I'm saying like I keep getting comments like, "Oh, he say they don't need a rank mode." I'm not saying they don't need a rank mode. I'm just saying it in comparison to people trying to knock it against sparking. When sparking also had a missing mode that's common sense to every fighting game. Like what fighting game don't match with have a player match queue? Like that was already bad for like having a game. Everybody felt like they had to play this shit in sweat because there was no player match queue in sparking. That was my thing. Obviously, every game needs to have a player match queue. But I think the only thing that I'm getting used to in the game is the health bar system. It's unique, but at the same time, I've been getting cooked because I be not paying attention. I be so locked in on like taking the health down, and I'm like, damn it, bro. And the next thing I know, I see Yamamoto come up, and I'm like, I got 6 left, don't I? I'm cooked.
I was gonna say
this game got you doing maths, bro.
I was gonna say I actually really liked that part. I thought I was gonna hate the system because it was really weird to me at first when I was looking at the trailers and stuff. But that's one of my favorite aspects of the game is that you have to kind of strategize how much HP you want to take, how much HP you want to do, how much damage you want to take in order to calculate the optimal way to kill them. However, it does lead to some really bad problems in competitive because there is situations where the optimal play for both players is to do nothing. Because if you like, for example, if you're about to hit sublimation. On most characters in Bankai, they can do 5 bars rather than 4. And since most characters have 9 HP bars, the general optimal way to kill someone is to take 4 bars with Bankai in the first HP bar, which would require a soul break, and then on the second HP bar to do 5 bars. So if you don't have sublimation by that time, you're going to do 4 bars. And the only way to increase your fighting spirit gauge is to either take damage or do damage. And if you do damage to them when they're in that red HP, you're going to kill them, but it's only going to do 4, meaning you have to fight another HP bar. So the optimum play is to get hit. But then they know that, so they don't want you to get hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it makes games feel stagnant in a lot of ways where like, okay, so right now, like I'm in like character crisis for once, because usually I just pick like who I like, but then I don't like how they play in this game compared to like other anime games. Like for example, Sparking, I'm going to try Videl, even if she asks or not. Videl just cool to me. She's been cool to me since Budokai. So like I'll play the character. Here I'm like, damn, I ain't really fucking with Yukiora like that or something, just for example. So now I'm on Rukia. So I'm like having a fun playing it. But at the same time I have to figure out like, okay, I can kill him or go for that's what makes it interesting at the same time. Like meta wise, it's like certain ways to like you gotta stop some characters. Like earlier, this is why I like the game, because there's a lot of knowledge checks, and what it reminds me of, and a lot of y'all might not agree, but it reminds me of Smash Brothers. Well, like I was fighting Shuhei, and I was like, all right, I got 4 left, he got 6, I'm gonna cook him. He got 5 left or whatever, and I forgot about his bar gimmick, and he hit me, and I was like, God damn it, and I just knew it was over once I got hit with the Keycon move. So it's like, yeah. I think the game's really good. It's just it needs those features. I won't argue with people that feel like that those features are missing, but we know they are coming at least. It ain't like Storm Connections where people data mined it and them folders was empty or they weren't even in there. Like
do you know it's coming though? Like, have they said anything about it?
They haven't said anything, but in the game in the game files, it does have like somebody went deeper in the code. It's already set up there for the system versus like when Connections did it, you didn't even get that data till like a month and a half in.
Yo, you know that don't mean nothing though, right?
Yeah, imagine having to data mine for ranked. Like,
well, no, I'm not saying no. My point is that it doesn't mean anything, but we know that it is in the game's code.
All right,
so
but look, so you're talking about Sergio. I know Sergio from the Shinobi Striker.
I'm not talking about Sergio.
What are you talking about?
I have IT friends
know.
and people. Yes, I do. I have IT friends and I have people in the Discord.
Not you.
In the Rebirth of Souls Discord that have data man like walk through the process.
Or
and
look,
show me what it said.
It doesn't matter who did it.
It doesn't. But yeah, it doesn't matter like if it does come or not. But at the same time, like
nah, I'm just saying that this same thing happened for another Bandai game, Shinobi Striker, where the dude came out and was data mining shit, and he found Kiba.
But just because you data mine something don't mean it's gonna come to the game.
That's why. What the? All right.
But I literally said that in the first place, bro.
No, but let me finish my story though.
How old are you, bro? I need to know.
Here we go. Load it up.
What I'm saying is this, bro.
I need the age.
The point I was trying to make was he data mined characters that didn't come out till DLC 4 years later. Is what I'm trying to say. Just because you data mine something don't mean it's coming out within the nigga. What my age got to do with anything?
See, I knew you was gonna get tilted at that. I don't really give a fuck. I just want to hear you get mad.
Yeah,
but
listen, man. Go ahead, bro. I just want.
That's
I think
crazy word.
Are you doing this for like every anime game, or is it just like Bleach?
Nigga, Bleach not even my favorite one. Naruto is.
Okay, so the next Naruto game, you're gonna be glazing like this.
You're gonna die for Naruto.
I'm not. No. First of all, here's the thing. No, I know you are. Here's the thing, because people think I just be glazing this shit for no reason. Like, I'm here for gameplay primarily. That comes with any fucking game, period. Like, real rap, Storm Connections came out. I got attacked for that because I made that video. I was like, this shit gonna be ass. People was like, oh, no, you're not. You hating, yada, yada. You could literally go look it up. I said Storm Connections after they revealed it. It's some dog shit. Niggas was like, oh, you a hater. Sparking Zero, I played Sparking Zero 3 to 4 months before. I told you, I was like, hey, man, chill out. It ain't going to be what y'all want. It ain't going to be a true Tenkaichi 4. They was like, you just a hater. You don't like Dragon Ball games. That's why you ain't touch them in years. I've been playing all these shit since I was fucking 5, my nigga. Like, I've been playing them. I'm just telling y'all, be cautious about it. At the same time, right? At the same time, though, like, I get the hatred for not having ranked in the fighting game because people want something to grind for it, right?
Yep.
But like Guilty Gear Strive just got that shit yesterday, and everybody happy.
I swear Guilty Gear had ranked though before.
No. Guilty Gear didn't have ranked for 4.5 years, and it's
no. So what was that elevation where you go up
that's a tower?
The towers. Is that not ranked? I thought that was ranked.
Okay. So when it first came out, when they first announced it, they claimed it was a rank. However, they changed it to a casual mode to where you get to a level 10, right? You just go up the floors. You don't get nothing from it. None at all. Now, yesterday, because the Arc World Tour ended, they announced rank. Everybody is excited. At the end of the day, if your gameplay good, people don't play the shit. That's the thing. Everybody ain't gotta like for like y'all that fuck with the shit that want shit to grind. I want y'all to have that in y'all games. But from my perspective as a fighting game nigga, I just need to beat niggas' ass, some balance patches every so often, and make sure the modes work. And that's my problem with Bleach. There is no fucking rank. And then the netcode ass, and there's no spectator.
Wait, the netcode ass? Why'd you say that?
Because I think the next.
I can play somebody in Japan, and the shit is good.
Okay, no.
I mean, it's not the best. It's not rollback, my nigga. But like,
no. Okay,
it's okay. It's okay.
From my experience, I've been on PlayStation. If I'm playing on PC, fire. Playing on PlayStation, I got hours of recordings. I can pull these shits up. My first 5 matches, which is why I didn't put out gameplay videos for this. All of them was lag, back to back. Put them connection.
Listen,
but like that's my experience. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's 100% factual. Like when it works really good. Yeah. You know, but
everybody's had like a different experience. I've played people on green bar connection and it's been laggy as hell, and I play people on red bar connection and it's been fine. So like.
You playing the Wi-Fi niggas? That's what it is.
Well, you can't tell.
I don't know. We don't know, bro.
The game don't tell you. Like it ain't like Tekken, Wi-Fi, or I don't know. Is that Tekken? I don't even think Tekken do that.
Yeah, it's Tekken.
Okay, yeah, Tekken. Yeah, like Wi-Fi or wired. If I had that in that That's one thing I want in every anime game, right?
Senju, have you been playing people? How have you been finding it in Japan?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the connection is gas. I haven't really had any problems fighting people across seas in the States, and I live in Japan for people who don't know. I haven't had any real problems. I think we're gonna have to see what it is a month out. That's the whole deal with delay-based netcode, though. We gotta see if it dwindles. So we'll see. But as of right now, it feels great. Yeah, I wanted to bring up. If you don't mind me pivoting.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to bring up. You said you like games for the gameplay, and I wanted to second that. I do too. Of course, I like the visuals and all that too, but I think that's where this game shines. Earlier, Mike, you said why are people bringing up Sparking Zero and Bleach and putting them against each other? I actually want to, not discredit either or because they're both got the same publisher, but I do want to bring up this fact that this is subjective. I actually think the gameplay loop is better than Sparking Zero on Bleach. That's personally me. And then that's one of the things I wanted to make, to attribute to Yaya's point that a lot of things that you would like about this game, it is unfinished because it's a Bandai production, which I hope they hurry up and get a speedy recovery to finishing it. But it has a lot more potential than Sparking did to me, because Sparking, yes, it had the visuals, it had the comeback mechanics, nostalgic. And it was great. I love Spark. I still play it today. I was playing that shit 2 days ago. But the problem with Sparking was the gameplay loop. Everybody, they have 180 characters, but you're only playing with 10. And all the characters damn near play the same. Now, this one, I know Dom said they're not really diverse, but they are diverse. More than in the differences, more than Sparking Zero. And I feel like it's the opposite. This, I actually like the footsies and the gameplay loop in this one and the character diversity. If you choose one character, it's like if you play freaking Rukia, he's not going to play the same as Soifal. It's completely different. So I feel like that's what Sparking lacked and what this game attributes to. And what I think that's going to do is that's going to carry on the lifespan as long as Bandai or Tamsock, just clean it up a bit.
I'm gonna have to chime in on that because right now, it's early stages. Everyone's playing all the different characters. Once ranked comes, if it ever does come, or once people start unlocking Dangai Ichigo, that's all you're gonna see on ranked, online, him and Aizen. That is it, bro. So I don't think we can say that the diverse characters is gonna be a thing
that's not necessarily true because Cayenne is better than both of those characters. So that's what I'm trying to say. And then you have Yamamoto. That's better than Cayenne. But then you got Soifon. That's better than all of them. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying. When rank comes out, I understand that. I do agree with you. But I was comparing it to the point as it's not as people. You can be as OP as your character gives you. And I just named 2 other characters that are more OP than Ichigo, Dangai, and Aizen. Not saying those aren't OP. I'm just saying everybody has the right to be OP in this game, and that's what that's what makes it shine.
People will just use the meta characters, isn't it? Like that's what we saw in Sparking.
In my opinion, actually, Kain's the only character I haven't tested, so I can't speak to him. But in my opinion, Dangai Ichigo is the undisputed strongest character, followed by Aizen, and I think Aizen becomes the strongest character when he resurrects, but he can't resurrect against Ichigo, so Ichigo still beats him. My problem with Ichigo is that he doesn't have to deal with the soul break mechanic. So you see how we're talking about doing maths in this game. When should I soul break? When should I go for the raw super? Ichigo don't worry about that. Ichigo gets you into red. He slaps you. You're done. And then you can't awaken against him. You're there worrying about maths. Ichigo's just knocking you back. And he's got an amazing toolkit. Like he's probably got one of the best toolkits in the game to get him to that point. So I'm a little bit worried if they allow this character to go online, to be honest with you. I think he's way too strong. And I don't like the fact that he ignores one of the mechanics in the game and just bypasses it.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be a problem for sure.
They said his lore accurate, bro.
Hey, that's what they're saying.
No. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Why I like to fuck with Sparking niggas? When I said what I just said on Twitter, I had 3 people from whoever side come from tweet me like, hating that I said I like Bleach over Sparking. Like literally, it's crazy. Like that's why it's like so funny to me because I'm like, if I'm being real, like fuck Bleach, Fuck Sparky. I want Hunter x Hunter. That's my type of game.
I hear you. I'm here with you on that one.
That game looks ass, bro.
Okay,
it looks
it's
shit.
ugly.
It does,
No,
like
no.
graphics wise, it's ugly. Yeah.
So here's my thing. It's an aiding game. Aiding makes some of my favorite games. They made Bloody Roar. They've made Class of Ninja, Marvel 3. The game is akin to Tatsunoko versus Capcom Marvel 3. I probably played some of the most of it out of most people because of all the events I went to, and it just lined up for me. That's what I'm waiting on. But I already know the game ain't gonna be received well because it look ugly and it's a little too expensive overpriced. But like, I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Hunter x Hunter game like steal animations from other games.
That's most fighting games though.
No, I'm dead. I just asked a question.
But you said that like it was a bad thing. Like most fighting games reuse animation.
On your ass, I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't on my head, bro.
No,
I'm saying like didn't they steal a lot of animations from like what you call Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff?
Yeah, that's
like
the company that made it. Yes.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would I play that Hunter x Hunter game if I can go play Marvel vs. Capcom?
That shit old as fuck, bro.
Go.
And Gone isn't on there.
Yeah,
They not on fucking.
That's the same reason why we play What you playing? Are you playing Gundam or Dragon Ball?
I'm saying so it's just a copy and paste. Based a little bit.
What's your age, bro?
They had a low budget.
Now I'm asking your age. What's your age, bro, Rose?
Well, no, I mean, let me say this, hey, Rose, real quick, Rose. That's just like saying like Marvel versus Cap. I get what you're saying, and I'm not trying to get at you at all. All I'm saying is, you fuck with Dragon Ball Fighters?
No,
you don't.
No.
Well, even if you did or not, it's still the same as saying like Dragon Ball Fighters is a copy of Marvel versus Capcom. They're exactly the same, damn near format.
I'm saying they reuse animations. Like,
I
think
it's because of budgeting, but I think it's okay because they made it.
I don't think Hope doing the Kamehameha and shit. That's what I'm saying.
Can I add
That's
on
two
to
different
that?
Things.
Go on, Makai.
All right, so believe it or not, in the game industry, especially back in the day, not the anime gaming industry, but the gaming industry as a whole, used to reuse assets to the extreme. They used to have like asset packs and shit, and I imagine they probably still do this to a degree. And I watched a whole long ass video someone was telling me about it, but like even like texture packages like for walls and stuff, that's reused in various different game like companies and stuff. It's just bound to happen in general. So I don't know if like you're mentioning like the reusing assets.
I'm saying, bro, I'm not saying they might not reuse. I'm saying that they reused it. That is noticeable. Like I ain't saying like the reuse assets and stuff is cool, but I'm saying like when I saw that gameplay, I was like, isn't that what's his name Ultimate? Is this too noticeable? Like,
oh, okay,
that's all I'm just saying, bro.
It's like, the budget. That's the answer to the question. It's the budget.
Like, pop,
I wasn't getting mad. I just
start
like no, because your statement sounds like Twitter niggas. That's the problem. When you said that,
I can't talk no more.
No. Because then you clarified it. You don't never clarify till like 10 minutes later.
You don't let me. You start like jumping and stuff. Like
I literally was like, all right, but they reuse animations. You was like, ain't that copy and paste? That's like a Twitter nigga ass response. Like,
I'm sorry, bro.
Twitter niggas usually glaze y'all though. You can't really say that.
They glazed the hell. Bro.
They glazed the fuck out y'all niggas, man. You had three niggas question you on Spark. I had the whole Bleach community on my head top, nigga. I don't hear about them 3 niggas.
I guess, bro.
It was a 20v1 for me, nigga. You was
I just want to ask a question though.
Hold on. Before you go. My bad to cut you off. Your reasoning, you kind of deserved it. Because you started putting the lore accurate shit. If you would have never said that, you would have been cool.
But isn't people saying lore accurate Eisen? Where they get that from?
I ain't gonna be real. I ain't seen nobody say that. Niggas been
I seen that all the time. I'm just being honest. They really stealing his shit. He was the first nigga to say some shit.
I ain't
like
gonna lie. Saying lore accurate Eisen is copying Six World.
All right,
I'm gonna be real. If you out here saying niggas deserve to get like harassed
I ain't
online,
saying that.
you're out of touch, nigga.
Now you've been obtuse. I'm just saying the statement
obtuse is crazy.
Yes, the statement.
Avatar, you gotta dumb it down for them.
Okay, all right, you're being slow because the statement,
I'm
like,
autistic.
like, no, okay, See, now I feel bad. Woo-hoo.
Who
all
said
good,
dumb it
bro.
down? Who said dumb it down?
He said dumb it down. Makai said dumb it down.
Because you
That's
gotta
what
also
I'm saying,
remember the
like-
people in the chat. They
But
may not know
you
what
wasn't trying to say
that
it like
means.
that.
That's crazy. He's
I wouldn't
talking to
even-
you.
I
man.
mean, remember the dig
yeah.
had the reuse assets. I don't know if he was trying to say it one way or the other. You won't know what I meant by
but
that.
like the idea, I'm not saying like you getting attacked is okay on Twitter. I'm saying that the way you word things warns people to come after you, and it shouldn't be like that at all. I don't like people coming after you and stuff like that. But you have during the sparking arc said a lot of dumbass shit.
Like what?
But-
Give me an example.
Like the lore accurate stuff. They
How's that
shouldn't.
bad?
That was just
Hold on.
funny. People
No.
just getting mad.
No. It was. That's what I'm saying. It was funny, but they took it like, oh my god, he don't want the game to be balanced. And then after that, I feel like you didn't read the replies from it, and then you doubled down on it, which is why like people come at you the way they did during sparking. It's never justified to attack nobody. Period. Y'all don't tweet. But like you have like had some moments where like, why he say that? That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, listen, y'all, let me talk to you, man. I feel like something about you we don't know about. All right, you literally like you was glazing Bleach, bruh. You was saying Bleach was gonna be heat. You was glazing.
Heat.
Okay, all right. So
I didn't say it was gonna be perfect. I got proof of that. I got tweets always like it ain't gonna have no online like that. It's Tam soft.
But didn't me and Rose tell y'all niggas that when that game come out, it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit? We told y'all, we warned you. Y'all was like, nah.
I did. No. Okay, my thing was I've always said this in terms of gameplay, right? Like, yeah, there's jank shit in gameplay, but like those are patches they gonna fix, hopefully. That there's patches they gonna fix, and I can say that now because they patched PC in 4 days. If we compare it to the last anime game came out, we have to make
3 days. 3 days. 3 days.
3 days. But if we compare it to the last anime came out, it's a whole different energy with this one, right?
Where's that rank day one patch though?
Yeah, y'all was saying, yeah, they never drop a game without rank. They want a patch.
Let's park this conversation, because it's not going to go anywhere. Let me ask. I want to ask Keon and then send you, like, where, because Keon, I watch your streams and I see people going crazy on Sparking and you're playing Bleach now. In your opinion, do you think that this game people are going to continue to discover tech in it the way they do Ninja Storm?
Yes.
No, there's no elaboration.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I don't know how else to explain it. Yes.
I'll send you that. Can you elaborate?
Hey Q, you my dog,
I'm in the middle of a game too, bro. My bad.
Same.
Hey,
we actively playing Bleach right now. Tight shit. Hey, but listen, man. To answer your question, y'all. Hey, matter of fact, before we even do that, hey, shout out to everybody watching the motherfucking podcast. You know,
shout out to them niggas. That's sure.
Yeah. All right, so check this out. Yes, I do agree with what Q said. I think you are gonna find some unknown tech. I think there are Easter eggs placed all throughout this game and all the characters and different character interactions between each other. Now, some of them just could be glitches, but a whole bunch of stuff we like about Naruto are fucking glitches too. So either way, yes, I do think so. That could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the person. I actually prefer it. Like, for example, Mike Hollow, you sent me a little tech yesterday I didn't know about. And that shit kind of crazy. It helps Soy Phone a lot because she don't got a lot of damage. I'll tell you that. So thank you.
Found that by mistake, by the way.
By mistake, and that's the beauty of it. We're finding a lot of things by mistake. Now, are they intentional? We don't know. Now, if they don't patch it out, it's intentional. So I hope some things stay. But yeah, I think it's gas, man. The discovery level, that's the thing about fighting games. Yes, this is one. Discovery is the best part about fighting games. What you can find out. So I think it's delivering on that front.
All right, let me ask Biscuit. Like, do you think, in your opinion, because I was having this conversation with my boy today, he thinks Demon Slayer is going to kill Bleach's player base. Do you think the new Demon Slayer will?
Demon Slayer is going to be the best fighting game, the best anime fighting game of 2025.
Talking about the DLC? Or
stop that DLC talk. Stop that
DLC.
Demon Slayer 2, bro. Demon Slayer 2 is.
Bro, you know I fuck with Demon Slayer, bro, but come on. I know,
bro.
The only reason it would is because it's newer, I guess.
Yeah. And it's Demon Slayer 1 is already better than Bleach.
Nah.
Like, big man thing.
So we
Demon
lying.
Slayer.
We just lying.
That's subjective. That's subjective because
Yeah, I mean,
I like
that's
Bleach more than
opinion,
fucking Demon Slayer.
I
That's
like Demon
subjective.
Slayer better than Bleach.
I'm telling you now, when Demon Slayer comes out, man ain't playing Bleach, bro. Man are not playing Bleach.
I agree with that.
I mean, but that's still kind of like, do you like? Why is that relevant? Like, do you want people not to play Bleach? What is that? Where's that coming from?
I'm going off of what Mike asked me. Like,
True. I'm just saying, what's the deeper question to that though?
Well, basically, the reason that we were talking about is that they were saying that because I was big in Bleach Up, I was saying the gameplay's got staying power. I think if they fix the glitches and that, people will stay on it because it's different to Demon Slayer. And then they countered that with this is the second Demon Slayer. They're already going to have a bunch of their shit together. A lot of the things ironed out from the first one. Lobbies will probably still be there. And they were saying to me that Bleach is not going to fix itself quick enough. And the player base is going to migrate to Demon Slayer. And Bleach will basically die a very quick death. So I was trying to see if anybody else felt differently because Demon Slayer plays differently to Bleach. So
one of them is arena fighter and one of them isn't. But if we're gonna do this fair, like a fair versus, we gotta see Demon Slayer 2 compared to Bleach 2 when that comes out and see how those hold up.
No. They're both coming out in the same year, and they're
no. I get you talking about the same year, but I'm saying you're saying versus off of what they are. Basically, you're saying Demon Slayer is gonna kill it because it's newer, and that's basically any game. You know what I'm saying? Like if Dragon Ball Sparking dropped this, well, for example, what did Sparking kill? I mean, not Sparking. Did Bleach kill Sparking?
No,
no, it didn't. Sparking was already dead.
Killed Sparking. Sparking
killed Sparking, right? So there you go. That's what I'm saying. So all that shit is irrelevant. I think Demon Slayer. I think it'd do great. Honestly, I wasn't fucking with it because it looked like a reskin. But I just saw Obanai's moveset and the games look a little. I don't know if that game looked a little bit more vibrant than I thought.
Yeah,
and I remember it looked good. I ain't gonna lie, but it don't got shit to do with Bleach.
No, it doesn't. But when it comes to the anime games, this is what I'm saying. Bleach, if it don't get its shit together soon, it might be fucked. Like there's other games that are coming out in quick succession, and you know how people are online. If there's a better game, man, are just gonna jump and play that game. That's just literally how it works. So if the Bleach don't get its shit sorted, man will just leave and go to the next game. And with Hunter x Hunter being the next anime game that I know of that's coming out next, you got that and then Demon Slayer back to back. Like there's
I'm not getting
more choice. Listen, not everybody's gonna get Hunter x Hunter. I think 2XKO could kill Hunter x Hunter because it's gonna be free. It's a tag game as well.
I feel like Hunter x Hunter killed itself because of that price tag, but.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's the big thing about
it.
But
the real dedicated Hunter x Hunter fans, I guess they'll be getting that game. That's literally all it is. But yeah, that thing's gonna be a niche game. Not everybody's gonna be on that Hunter x Hunter team.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask Rose, like, what do you feel about Demon Slayer? Is that your kind of game?
Yeah, I like the Demon Slayer game when it came out. I thought it was a pretty cool game. The first one, I played it a lot. And what made me stop playing it was the input delay. And I'm hoping that the second one will fix that, but I still think it's gonna be trash. I feel like for a fighting game it's cool, but game overall shit trash. Like no content in it, nothing to grind for. Outfits trash, is terrible game overall. But
did they add lobbies in afterwards?
Huh?
Did they add lobbies in like midway down the game's lifespan?
If it don't start off with it, it's too late to me. That's just how I am. I shouldn't have to wait for them to fix do shit, bro. Like if I'm paying for it and everything, it should just be how it's supposed to be. Shouldn't have to wait for range. Shouldn't have to wait for spectator mode. Shouldn't have. It's sad. No, just being honest, bro. So and then they're not gonna put it in like a week later. They're gonna drop it with like a DLC or something. But I know you might want to read that donation, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Tom. Thank you for the $10, but I don't know what you're on about, bro. I'll be real. I really don't know how trolls are still broke, but somehow can have a grand opening of a new chemical plant under them every time they get out from their chair with their stank butt crazy.
Hey man, he tweaking, bro. Thanks for the $10, man. You tweaking, bro.
What is going on?
I don't know what though. Thank you though, I appreciate it. 6 1, are you a Demon Slayer fan?
Like of the game or the series?
Yeah, the game.
Oh yeah, I fuck with it. I like it.
Do you think that it will take Bleach's player base away?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, all right. Bleach. I feel like Bleach didn't have a game in a long time, right? And I feel like that's why a lot of the fans they have that right to feel like this game is good because they didn't have a game in such a long time. Had Bleach been consistently putting out games and then this game came out, all of them would have known this was some bullshit. Pulling this game out with no rank, you know, all the issues they had on PC, it would have been some bullshit. But because they didn't have a game in such a long time, they letting it slide. And every time you comment on it, you trolling or you rage baiting. Like, I'm just being real. If they was getting games consistently, like Naruto and Dragon Ball, and this bullshit came out, they would have been livid. But because they ain't touch a Bleach game since they was like 7, they going crazy, which is cool. They entitled to that.
True.
They entitled to that. But they gotta understand
that anything, man.
Yeah, but they gotta understand when you criticize, it's not because you're trying to downplay it or troll it. You just being like, you looking from the outside in. They don't get that because they glazing. They got nut on their face right now. So.
Wait, I want to add on.
Actually, he has a point. He actually has a point there.
I want to add on to it though, bro. Like, my thing is when something Bleach, something cool happens, or a hype, or a character, when the trailers came out, everybody reported on it. It was cool, boom, boom, boom. But when no rank mode got announced, I ain't seen not one nigga make a video on that. It's like when I didn't see no tweets or nobody really saying nothing stuff like that. But I'm saying like when it's negative stuff like bugs, when I came, like, I'm not saying me, but when people can't log into the game and do stuff, nobody talks about that. Nobody. It's just dicky. It's just but everybody just got like good experience. Like,
can you give us names?
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I can't even get on the fucking game.
And I just can't give names of people saying this.
Makai, you're one of them. Did you make a video?
No, I'm not. I did make a video, bitch boy.
Did you make a video about the rank?
I did make a video. I've been very neutral on this shit. I've been very neutral on this shit.
No.
Like, if you're gonna hate talk, at least be. At least don't be disingenuous.
I'm saying, did you make a video about the rank thing? Did you make a video?
I made a video on issues that need to be fixed and mentioned ranked. So
I'm talking about when it first came out.
When the game first came out, I made a video on that stuff. First impressions was very upfront about this shit. If you're gonna talk shit, at least know what you're saying and not be an idiot. Like, come on, yo.
Appreciate it for $5.
No, not.
Thanks for the $5.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. I've been chilling. No. Yeah, because you're a bitch. You can't say people's names.
Oh, nah, he really going there. Hey, let's fucking go.
Instead of being direct, people on Twitter be saying XYZ.
Wait.
Instead of being direct, like, that's some bitch shit. Like, at least say the name, yo.
No, let me say this.
You can't even do that. Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird.
Wait, Makai,
like, at least say people's name. At least
let him go. Let it go.
Like, even Six did it earlier. Like, people worried about me, like, raising up girls. He couldn't say names either. Like, y'all both bitches, man. Like, at least be direct.
You have Selena Gomez butt naked as your screensaver.
So now we're diverting the conversation. So we're being disingenuous. We're adding other stuff unrelated to the conversation. Now, Makai, you got dreads. You wear a Majin hat. We can't take your word. That doesn't make sense. Stay on the topic.
I hope you know that, right? Nobody take you serious.
I don't take you serious.
You are the lamest nigga here.
You're fat.
You know that, right? You are the lamest
nigga. We're perfect legend at that.
You're fat.
Wait, hold on, Makai. So why you calling out my name, bro?
Bro, because you was throwing subs, but don't divert the conversation.
Nigga, I wasn't. First off, if you go to my Twitter, niggas saying the same. It's not
like
just
Rose said. Nobody takes me serious, so you shouldn't be getting mad at what I'm saying.
I'm saying, like, Mike don't said it, I would have felt.
Oh, you would have? Yeah, because Mike is respectful. He won't say it.
Yeah, I'm
just real.
Say whatever you, bro.
I'm just real.
Hold on.
It's like instead of not saying, at least say the person's name.
So it makes you real calling niggas bitches. That ain't.
It's not called calling bitches. It's because
you calling
instead
niggas,
of instead of saying someone's name, he's saying it subliminally. Like, come on, yo. Like, at least be direct. Like, that's more respectful. Like, it's so weird. Like, just say somebody's name. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, no one's mad or anything.
Okay, so you just called me a bitch when I wasn't talking about you though.
I said you were on bitch. Like instead of saying a person's name, I said
You
that.
just you just said I was a bitch. Did you not say that?
I did. I said you guys are both being bitches.
All right.
So we
That's
being
what I
so
said.
I'm not. So when I'm not talking about you, that means I'm being a bitch. When I'm
At
not
least
even
say
talking about
at
you.
least say the name. We say the subliminal.
How,
Remember
nigga?
earlier?
It's over 100 Twitter accounts every day. At
No,
me,
I'm not,
nigga. What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
talking
Say
about
your
that. I'm
name.
talking about your video earlier when you said that people are worried about me raising up the girl. Like,
Nigga, in
Come on,
my
yo.
comment section on my video and on Twitter, they're talking about that. What are you talking about? So you
Man,
calling me out my name over shit?
I
You
said
don't
it.
even know what you're
I said it.
saying.
I also said
That's
that in
some
my
bitch
video.
nigga shit, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth, nigga.
I mean, what are you
Like
gonna
that,
do
nigga.
about it? What are you gonna do
What
about
is
it?
you on, my
Relax,
nigga? Like, I
relax,
don't,
buddy.
nah, bro.
Relax, buddy.
When
Relax.
y'all niggas come at me
Relax. I don't
crazy,
know
I
why
don't
you.
call nobody out their name. I let y'all niggas talk y'all
Why are you
shit,
coming
bro.
at me like
Don't
that,
act like these
man?
Twitter troll niggas, bro.
I'm
You
not
don't
acting
fucking
like
know
Twitter
me, nigga. All
people.
you know is I go
I
out
don't
on the
know
wall
you.
and troll some
I
niggas, bro.
don't know you. You're right
Hey,
about
Cap,
that.
Cap, you
You're
know
right
what?
about
shit,
that.
bro.
I don't know you.
What y'all niggas shit, bro.
See, if you
Everybody-
came with this
hold on,
energy,
on.
then it'd be easier to have a
Why would I
conversation.
bring this energy to niggas on the internet in the first place, nigga?
Because now
you
you
talking
being real.
crazy.
Now you being real.
That's not being.
Hey, does anyone want to tell me why
Can
Bleach
I
guys
answer the
refuse-
question, bro? Can I
Go
answer
ahead.
the question?
take 20 minutes
Damn,
to find the
bro.
match?
No.
Why?
Okay,
Why?
like literally,
Let me know.
my thing is, if y'all know me,
I'm glad to.
right? Legit, I've came out and said multiple times, hey man, the game is fun, but it's fucked up. The 2 videos I've made, I've bitched about the most common problems up and down in the beginning, middle, and end of those videos. And I've also talked about it on Twitter. I wasn't silent about it. One thing about me, I'm gonna play this shit and I'm gonna give y'all the real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all like this shit is rainbows. Right? This ain't the best shit since fucking Street Fighter 6 for fighting.
Yeah, you can't say that shit when you made a video when somebody commented on the game and you like literally reacted to it. Glazing it.
Who?
You did that
Looks
on
like
your
a-
Twitter video, nigga. Stop playing, bro.
What Twitter video?
The nigga gave his input on the game and you was like, how he gonna make this comment? The game not even out yet. But everything he said was true.
Which video? Tell me
The
which
one
video.
the one you like
Nick,
point
you
your
got the
finger up
popcorn,
and said
that's crazy.
4,000.
Oh yeah, I was roasting y'all 2 niggas. I said that on fucking yeah.
What?
Fuck
I
y'all.
roasted to us if we didn't make the video.
Because the whole point of the video was talking about young niggas. That's why I asked the age early on. I was fucking with y'all, but fuck
Brother.
you.
What?
Here
you mean?
now?
How old
No,
are
fuck
you? Yo,
you
Yaya.
niggas.
Yaya,
No, hell no.
Yaya,
No, fucking respectfully. I'm talking
respectfully though, I'm not calling you out your
respectfully.
name, but according to
Okay.
Makai, that's bitch nigga shit because you didn't say our names. You didn't say our names.
Okay, first of
You
all,
didn't- that's not being real.
I've said it multiple
That's not
times.
being real. That's
It ain't
bitch
no
nigga
talking about
shit.
it ain't talking about I ain't said multiple. I said it on stream twice, 2 times,
y'all
for 4
niggas is-
hours. Fuck out here, nigga. So don't even put that on me. And 2,
I just came back.
like I
what
said,
happened?
No,
What
because
happened?
these niggas
Popping
are
off. I love it.
slow.
Just let it ride. Let it ride. Let it
You
ride.
know what happened, bro.
These niggas are slow. That's what happened. Like, the
Nigga, I
can't even-
graduated middle school. Nigga, I ain't slow.
Didn't you say you dropped out?
I dropped out of high school.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
See, I ain't doing that.
Come on,
trying to-
guys.
Hey,
Come on.
I'm keeping it
Come
to the
on.
game.
Guys, relax. Let's stop.
Okay, my point still stands. Is my whole thing is about people overall saying things just to say them. Y'all not as bad as the 2 niggas that made that TikTok video. That's a dumbass nigga,
I
right?
ain't even seen that. Video.
Right.
His
That
opinion
video
makes him dumb.
he
though?
made a
Like,
video. So essentially, just to get some
I'm just saying
context.
this is opinion. How it makes him dumb?
Okay, no. Because he said the game died 2 hours before the game came out. The game
All
ain't
right,
even out yet.
wait.
So,
Let me say this quickly. Right now, the game isn't in a good state. It's in a dead state, bro. If you go into quick,
that's
We're
different.
talking
No,
about
no,
Bleach, right?
We tried to find matches, bro.
It's
Like, and it's a new
different.
game that just come out.
No, my thing, Biscuit, it's different now. If he
Yeah.
would have said that now, cool, I wouldn't have said nothing. But he made that 2 hours before it launched on Steam. How you gonna judge if a game dead or not if it ain't came out yet? That's what I'm saying. That was the whole point of the video.
So
I you meant like now.
So my comment was for niggas that said that shit before the game came out.
All right,
One
let's
thing
let's
about
let, let's
Six Roll
let,
and Rose. Hold on, I'm gonna let them
let's
talk. One thing before Rose, the thing I give credit to Rose and Six Roll did, they was just stating their problems. Niggas attacking them. I'm gonna say this now. Y'all shouldn't be attacking them because they see another perspective that other niggas don't see. Right? Me, I'm a fighting game nigga. Poverty or not, I go out, nigga. I go to the tournament and play this shit. Right? My shit don't ever die to me. I can play Demon Slayer today. You know what I'm saying?
So-
but the
so
point still
I didn't
stands.
even say it yesterday.
The point still stands. Like, I'm just saying that statement that I made, that the one he's talking about was for people talking about it before the game came out. Y'all played the shit. He didn't even play it. He streamed 2K in the 2 hours it came out.
All right, guys, let's get some parliamentary procedure in here, okay?
So
Let me-
I kind of
let
want
Sonic
to
Soul
focus
go.
I want to kind of focus the conversation because
Yes.
I've been playing Bleach Rebirth of Souls for like the past 3 days. I've had like 17-hour streams for like the past 3 days on this game. And I had like 300 people in my stream watching me and everything, watching me play it. And for the most part, most of my experience has been waiting in free match, right? I understand that room matches are a thing, but free matches are like good because you can randomly fight people, and you don't know who you're fighting against. And I think it's also pretty entertaining because sometimes they'll send you like rage messages and stuff, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that for a game like Bleach Rebirth of Souls, it's an arena fighter, and you would expect it to have a lot more people playing it given the stature of the game that it is. And yet for some reason I did not find any matches in almost like 20 to 30 minutes in free match, which is I think is a problem. And
Huge problem.
I really think that a lot of things are hurting the game right now. The fact that it's delay-based netcode in 2025 makes absolutely no sense to me. It's delay-based netcode. There's no cross-play whatsoever. At least it's cross-generation, so you can play people on PS4, but the PS4 port is 30 frames per second. So the people that play on PS4 are going to be at a heavy disadvantage fighting people against PS5 that are also going to ingest a bit of extra lag on top of that. The fact that rooms in general, they allow for you to use items or not, I think that's cool, but the issue with that is there isn't a way to spectate any of those matches in room matches, which makes it hard to host tournaments. I think people want to actually make tournaments for this game and want to make it a little more competitive. I'm not really one to look at this game as a competitive game because I'm just playing it just to have fun. But even then, it's like to the people that want to make it competitive, I find it very hard for them to get that going, because how is it going to be possible for you to host tournaments when it's
PS5
hard
share
to
play.
subsidy?
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
ask
hosting
you.
one.
But
I'm
why?
actually
But,
hosting
bad,
but
bro.
why should it? But why should it be
No,
locked?
no,
to
no. I
PS5
mean,
share
like,
play?
yeah, no, you're right. You're totally
Yeah.
right.
100%
They
right. We've
should've-
been dealing with
When
it
this
there's a
forever,
will,
bro.
there's a way. You know what I'm saying?
Dealing with this
of
forever.
course, but I don't think that should be a thing. It should really be like a standard that you should be able to spectate in lobbies. This is not like Marvel vs.
Yes.
Capcom 3 in like 2011. Like
We've been begging for this for a long
Yeah,
time. It's a
every
Bandai
Amazon
issue.
system, it's the
So-
same shit.
You come from FGC, so like that shit normal here. Like
Yeah,
I
we
already
get
but
expected
that's
to not
but
have
that's
it.
still but that's
That's corny. It's
bad.
corny. It is
that's
corny.
mad
Yeah,
corny in
corny.
general, and
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a really big leap for like tournaments to have to go through with PS5 share play if that's the case. And some people are doing Parsec as well, but like you shouldn't have to do any of that stuff. And I think all of these factors are going to be what makes it hard for Bleach to really stand out. Not necessarily like Demon Slayer coming out or anything like that. I don't think Demon Slayer is going to make Bleach people like not play the game or whatnot. They're going to want to play the game because they're a fan of Bleach. But the issue is the game itself not being properly developed in a way in which it should allow people to play the game online, which you need as a fighting game. And the fact that like also some of the modes in the game, somebody said that there should be a rank match in the game. Rank matches are already like it's data mined in the game. It's in the game's files. Like
It's not in the game though, bro.
it's not in the game. That's stupid. Like it should be in the game. That's the point.
100%.
And these are the factors that are holding the game back, in my honest opinion, if you were to try to make it something competitive. And that's really bad for the game overall. Now, I
It can't be
also heard
competitive
about
in this state still. It can't be.
I also heard about Hunter x Hunter. I'm assuming you guys are talking about Nen Impact, right?
Yep.
Nen Impact, that is a traditional 2D fighting game in comparison, developed by Aiding. So with that, it's like, I don't expect as many people to get into it because fighting games in general are like a niche genre, no matter which way you slice it. And for it to be a little more competitive, like I've played DNF Duel and Marvel 3, and both are developed by Aiding in some way. And, I think that for a game like Nen Impact, it will do well, but it will only do as well as the fighting game community continues to support it. But without that, that
I
would
don't
be an
know
issue.
about that, man.
Bandai. It's
I
not
don't know about
Bandai.
that. I feel like 2XKO coming out at the same time as Hunter x Hunter.
When is 2XKO coming out?
It's coming out summer.
We don't
Summer.
That's not true. That's
They
not
said
confirmed.
summer. Obviously, there's been some sort of rumblings in the
We'll
Discord.
no, but they told us they will tell us by the end of the month if it's really coming out by summer.
Huh.
But
Yeah,
we
well,
haven't had
no
a date, a
confirmation.
concrete date. We still on
But
2025.
they put it in their plans, and it looked like they were saying summer. And
If it does come out in summer, cool, right? But like the thing about fighting games is that everybody has different tastes within them, right?
Yeah.
So like in terms of like tag games, like obviously like Marvel,
Both games are
right?
pretty high level. Both games are pretty like high pace. I do think Nenex Impact is gonna be like a more high pace, like fast paced game because it's developed by Aiding, and then 2XKO. Obviously, we had the beta for that. One game. I'm assuming Nenex Impact. That's not a team game, is it? Or is
It's a team game. It's a
It
team
is
game.
a team
question?
game.
What's the
That's gonna
question?
be
Like, what
that.
I'm trying to answer.
That's actually gonna be an issue because you have two different team games coming out at the same time.
Right.
That's what I
It'd be
said.
different. It'd be different if they were different games entirely. Then I could understand your point, Avatar.
And here's the thing.
But the fact that they're the same like style of game in terms of a team-based game is gonna get people to really consider.
No. So I agree with that, but I'm saying like the whole summer thing, like I know different things that I can't say
Yeah.
versus what he's saying. So therefore, like I don't believe the summer thing.
Well, no, I've seen that it could be getting delayed or whatever, but the initial reports where it's coming out in summer. That I'm just going off
If
the
that's the
initial
case,
reports,
yeah,
but
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. But
You know?
as I've someone who's played Hunter x Hunter and then Impact already and 2XKO, I know they're doing a lot of changes to Hunter x Hunter, but when they're both similar games and I played both of them, 2XKO cleared Hunter x Hunter from me playing both of them.
I can tell you from a person who's played Marvel 3 and competed, Hunter's more my flavor, but then Impact is gonna be the general appeal.
Hunter x Hunter might actually be a little simpler. Not to make it sound like I'm trying to say in terms of mechanics, because 2XKO is very dense in mechanics.
Yeah.
There's a ton of different things. Handshake tag, you have the different fuses, you have whereas Nenex Impact, I don't see much of that dense mechanic. And
they have changed a lot of stuff already on Nen Impact. That's why they pushed it back from the initial release.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is it will still attract people. I still think Nen Impact will have its own group of people that will be interested in it. And I don't think that Nen Impact itself will necessarily suffer from 2XKO coming out that heavy. But 2XKO being free is a big thing. That's still something that will speak volumes, So I don't know, but I think the main topic is about Bleach, given this current podcast. And I think in general with Bleach, I'm not very optimistic about the game. I haven't been very optimistic. I have been playing the game. I've been having fun with it, just kind of again making people mad at the game. But like outside of that, it is hard to get matches. I think it's hard to really enjoy the game for what it is when you're waiting for like 20 to 30 minutes for a match. And most people are not going to try to do room matches unless like they really set it up with a friend, and at that point you would get into the realm of a Discord fighter.
Well,
and I know people wouldn't want to hear that, but I am of the opinion that like if your game needs Discord in order to play it, it's probably not going to do very well in the long run in terms of gathering a wide net of people to play it. So
yeah, I can actually corroborate that. I've got collectively now 2 hours wait time of trying to get a match on Bleach, and I can't get one. I had to go to a Biscuit stream today just to get a match.
That's why you asked me earlier, because I was out and I was like, he probably couldn't play nobody.
I tried my best.
One thing that I've done is I play on PS5 because I heard of all the problems on PC, so I made sure to play it on PS5. And I think one solution that I've found is that you could just restart the game. If you restart the game after your match, it'll reset the queue and it'll make it easier to find matches.
I've tried, bro. Like I'm on PS5 as well. I've reset my console. I sat here, I went downstairs, made food. I shut it down again. Came back. I can't get a match, and I've got it all on video.
Where are you from, Mike? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm in the UK. I'm in London. I've never experienced this in a fighting game.
That might make sense. It might not be as many people playing in UK as opposed to like other places because the matchmaking is very weird right now. You're not getting like I've ran into the same people multiple times playing this game. Like I've ran into the same rage quitter multiple times yesterday, and today I ran into the same Ichigo player that I played yesterday. So I definitely noticed that there is numbers dwindling on the game, and even if we're not talking numbers, the fact that the matchmaking itself is giving that much of an issue, it's a big problem.
Hey, so real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. Hey, Hollow, thanks for having me on, man. I gotta go do some stuff for my daughter. I'm a family man, but hey, this is real productive conversation about Bleach. I gotta ride out. Also, one more thing before I slide. Hey, Sonic Soul, this is no beef. I think you banned me on your Twitch.
Oh, brother,
like 4 years ago, but I think it was over some troll stuff. We were just having fun.
I mean, you're probably.
I think I bit the bullet. Yeah, I just know some funny. I only go to your because you listen to some dope music. But anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're unbanned, if you're banned, you should be unbanned now because I unbanned everybody. So.
I send you next time. Just ask to be unbanned. Don't do the glazing thing, bro.
Ain't nothing to glaze.
I'm tired of Biscuit, bro.
Biscuit, stop playing me for 4-0 you or 11-0 you. Don't do that.
11-0.
Anyway,
that boy,
yeah,
11 trash as fuck. Of course he's gonna fucking.
Anyway, yeah. All right, yeah. I don't remember why we got banned. It was 4 years ago. But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, my boys. I'm about to holler at. Hey, remember, wipe your booty and wash your hands. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Hey, Mike, appreciate you, brother. God damn it.
Oh yeah, I'm banned too, Sonic. Unban me too, bro.
Oh my god.
They send you.
Bro.
Yo.
Yeah, bless.
They should be safe, man.
Have a nice
Hey,
one.
hey, all y'all keep it spicy. Also, keep all that arguing shit. I like that. All right, peace.
It's a shame you're going now. And Perfect Legends just got here.
No, don't tell me that. Oh my god, that's my nigga. Don't tell me that. Okay, replace me with Aranage and get them two to talk. Hi, I'm gonna be watching.
Oh my god.
Get Aranage in here.
There we go.
Wait, is that from that beef set from time ago? Oh shit.
Yeah, I've sent Aranagi the link and Perfect Legends, so they should be in a minute.
No, he's not going.
Yo, Hollow, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You a piece of shit, man.
He's a top instigator.
No,
man.
Mike
and like he don't be saying nothing. He instigate without saying anything. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Mike, change your tagline. Top instigator.
Wait, are they still beefing?
There's unfinished business
that
there.
Shit ain't unfinished,
If this is about Bleach, them man are hollows. They got unfinished business, bro.
That's fine. I want to admit one of them to the. I didn't know. I thought it was just over a game, and that was it.
Oh, of course you didn't know, man.
No. We bring both of them. We might as well bring both of them.
I didn't know. I don't listen. People can't wait. Someone's joined. Can't see who that is. I don't. Yo, P.O.
Yo.
Can you hear us?
I hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
What's up,
Yeah, I
P.O.?
can hear you, bro. P.O., how you finding the game, bro? P.O.?
Man, why is this shit messing up all the time? All right, hello.
Old man things.
All right, there we go.
Old man things.
Technical.
Yo, I
Alright,
have a lot of time, but I don't know what y'all are arguing about. But I just want to say something like, stop caring about what the FGC thinks as far as like games and all that shit. Like, just support your game. The only issue you guys got to deal with right now is getting them to put ranked in spectator mode in ASAP because like the lobbies are atrocious. I shouldn't have to sit and wait 1,000 years. The 1,000
free
year
match
war has went down like 10 times while I was streaming, just waiting for a match. It's so annoying because like at first I'm able to get matches as soon as I want, but now I'm just sitting there waiting, and then I have to like, I don't know. I feel like when I go to training mode and wait, it goes faster, but like at least if you sit there on the menu, you're kind of cooked. So like, I think the game is tight. Honestly, I really like how the anime games keep the theme of you're not really guessing. It's just timing and spacing and reactions and shit. And I just will say, Yaya, you were right about sparking, but not right about super counters, but everything else he was right.
He looked familiar, bruh. I seen him from somewhere. Is he like big in like fighting games or some shit?
Oh,
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, in Mortal Kombat.
Bro, he a legend, bro. It's in his name.
I'm asking him. He ain't saying nothing bad.
I don't think he hear you. I think his shit bugged up.
You get me, bro?
I mean, I hear everything.
Oh,
Damn.
well, you just got ego, pal.
You see what I mean? I just asked the question, bro. Did I do something?
He's asking.
No, I mean, I didn't say anything because everybody else started talking, so I was just like, "Oh, I guess they were answering."
Yeah, no,
no, it was like a 5-second gap, PO. It was definitely a 5-second gap. You was looking at the screen.
That's Perfect Legend.
Yeah,
Perfect Legend.
There was no pause in between.
I'm a big fan, Perfect Legend. I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you.
I just say he looked familiar.
I was watching since I was like 13, bro. Sounds like a jit.
All right, Nicky. I was just saying, like, I just said,
damn, I can't show support, bro. Damn.
What?
So I can't show support to a man, but niggas can glaze Bleach game, right? All right, bro. My bad, gang.
Two different things, bro. Way too different things,
bro.
How old are you now? Because you said since 13.
They can believe it. Bro, he didn't do that, bro.
Oh, I
crazy.
My mom called me, bro. My mom called me.
That was hate, right? I ain't gonna lie, that was hate, bro.
Let me ask you a question to get away from this awkwardness. Do you from like the FGC side of things, do you think it's a game they'll accept, or do you think the Bleach guys should do their own thing?
I think they should stop caring about what other people think. Like,
yes,
it's just some insecure, corny stuff. Like just sitting there constantly, like, oh my god, I hope these people care, but they don't even care about themselves and their own games they play. You see what's going on with Tekken? Nobody that right now even wants to play that game from what they've been showing. So like,
they've been saying
nobody likes. Most like Street Fighter. You go to Street Fighter, they complain about throw loops and shit all day. Like no one enjoys that. So like,
no, real rap, Mike.
You gotta like focus on what you play. Ultimately, I want to play Bleach with you. Cater to them. Like, stop caring about having the game at Evo and shit. Do you want to pay a $200 venue fee? Do you feel like doing that to play that game? Probably, but I'm just saying, like, most people don't.
They robbed us.
Focus on getting the online community good to go and ready to play and shit. Because right now it's like it's scarce to get matches in ranked, and I'm on PS5, PC versions, whatever. Like right now, y'all need to focus on having the game be functional.
Y'all need to scream at Bandai Namco to make the game actually have ranked match or something in it.
Yeah, man. It's like free battle it's cool, but like, yeah, man, I need to glaze myself with points and shit. Like, what the hell? I'm trying to see ranks go up and down.
I'm just trying to play more people.
Yeah,
like, I'm not trying to fit up in a room match, bro. I'm not trying to go into a room.
They gotta patch you out, bro. They gotta patch your soul out, bro. You ain't doing that shit on. If I run into you, I might actually my rage, bro. I'm cool.
I mean, that's why I'm playing Yamamoto.
Oh yeah, you stop playing. Okay, thank God. I'd rather deal with him. I'd rather get
you sure you want to deal with him? And I just guard break you like it's DNF?
Bro, I gotta sit there and watch Byakuya throw rose petals at me for 90 seconds.
No, I never played Byakuya.
All right, so is that a true block infinite or are we just scrubs?
It's a true infinite in the corner in the wall.
Yeah, I'm talking about on block.
On block, no.
No.
You can attempt to flash step out of it. So that's
the only thing. If you don't have the
man said it.
Oh, then you just stuck. You just stuck. It only works in the corner. In mid-screen, you have to, since it pushes them back, it's like a little bit of distance that builds up from the hit back or push back. So it has to be in the corner. At the wall, you could attempt to flash step, but it's very difficult because if you get hit, then you can't flash step. And then also the fact is, if you block and you attempt to flash step, there's a lot of block stun in there. So it's only an infinite once you actually get hit, and only when you're at the wall. But yeah, I'm not trying to play Byakuya. I've been having fun playing Yamamoto and just guard breaking people because I feel like that's the name of the game. Is just break your guard and force just instant keycon damage, because that's been what's fun for me right now. And then obviously his grab damage is absolutely ridiculous. He might as well be a command grappler. So.
That's what he feels like. I play him. He's one of my characters as well. If he feels like he's a command grab character.
Yep. I love Yamamoto because like you just tick grab them and it's very hard for them to tuck the grab immediately. And then obviously once you deal that initial grab damage, then let's say you have meter, then you can activate reverse burst, and then you could go into his 2-bar special move, which is like a ring fire projectile. And then you get a combo from that. And the best thing is that even if they block it, then now it resets your fire gauge. So what happens with Yamamoto is since it resets his fire gauge and it doesn't go up immediately, you can just do his forward triangle move, which is plus on block, and he can just do it infinitely until he wants to stop, and it'll just damage their guard bar even more. So that's what I've been doing to a lot of people online, and it's been hilarious. I've gotten a lot of rage messages. People have told me I'm a fat dude, I'm a BAN, and all this other stuff. So it's been fun.
I got a question, and I did want to say something about the super chat from before. So someone in my chat was saying, how do you guys feel about the sidestep mechanic in Bleach?
Trash. It seems like
it really
it's
depends.
For like a parry, like it acts like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it depends because, like, let's say they attack with a move and you sidestep or you backdash.
Yeah.
Certain characters have teleport sidesteps or teleport backdashes, and so you'll move out of the way of the attack. If it's like a horizontal slash and you backstep, then you'll immediately avoid the slash. If it's like a stabbing move, usually you could sidestep it and it works really well. So it's actually a really decent system. I just wish that, like, it wasn't delay-based netcode. Then I'd be able to do it on reaction.
I found that you can step slashes. I stepped Harry Bell's. She like dashed towards me and stabbed, and I backdashed, and it completely went through me. It was like Street Fighter 4 almost.
Yeah, there could be a bit of invincibility on the dashes.
Yeah, I don't mind the sidestepping. I'm quite enjoying it. Like Yamamoto is a really slow character, and he can't dash either, so you kind of have to rely on like having good movement yourself.
Exactly,
but like,
and that's
I've
why
been playing Renji, and like his movement seems crazy.
Yeah, I like the game's movement.
I think the actual game's movement, like if you wanted to really do some really high speed movement, you could probably play like Ichigo. I've seen a lot of people play what is it, Bankai Ichigo, and they'll legit just like after they've taken a Keycon strike, they immediately are in your face afterwards. Either him or Ichigo awakened, like regular vanilla Ichigo awakened into his Bankai, or his second form that you can select. Both of them have really fast movement, which is really hard to stop. And there's some Japanese players that have found loops with Bankai Ichigo, the second version, with its projectile. And I think those loops will play a factor into like exploring his combo routes even more. So yeah, I think in terms of movement, Ichigo is definitely like up there.
I think Ichigo is ridiculous. I was playing on Biscuit stream just now. I was playing someone, and I was beating him quite convincingly, and then he would resurrect, and suddenly it was a nightmare to deal with. That was it, the Vasto Lord.
Vasto Lord.
That one you have to be careful because like you don't want him to enter not only sublimation but to have the bar full. So you have to prevent him from reviving. One thing you could do is you could lame him out. So like let's say like he's in sublimation but he doesn't have the full meter, then you could just lame him out and wait for him to basically just lose off of time alone, which is a little difficult. Like I'm just speaking from experience as Yamamoto because like I can just like move away with my teleport backdash, but that's one way that I deal with the revive. Another way is just killing him and taking his Keycon early, right? Like if you take his Keycon stocks early, it's easier to deal with. And then also like obviously he's gonna try to build meters, so just don't get hit. Because like a lot of the times, if you fight a really good like player, they're gonna activate the white reverse burst, and that one will give them meter to their evolution. So just so long as you just don't get hit, you won't actually build their meter as much. And just press the advantage whenever you have it, so that way he doesn't revive.
So PL, do you think this game has longevity?
If they fix the issues that it has, like that's how I felt about Sparking Zero, but it seems like
ding ding ding,
they just don't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Bandai Namco. After today of the Tekken talk, I've got no faith that they're going to fix it. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Well,
I didn't see
it could
any
be different
movement,
teams.
anything. There was
I'm sorry to cut you off. It could be different development teams, so you don't know that. You know,
maybe, but
but like from when they said in the little Evo trailer or talk they had that they were focusing on, defensive lateral movement. It's like, okay, but why in the Tekken talk you show us like mix
single game under their banner seems to be like
throws doing chip damage.
Yeah, like what is that? Like I break the throw and I'm at like, come on, man,
makes no sense.
I mean, it's like that Mortal Kombat, but I mean that's also whack. I mean, no one. I don't like that. Still don't. But yeah, Street Fighter. You just. I mean, you could die from trying to take a throw, but that's not. If you actually take the throw. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'm looking forward to like Fatal Fury because I like how they do it. Like you can still get throw looped in that game, kind of, but the throw tech window is so big.
There's actually some throw invincibility in that game too.
Yeah.
So,
and there's a bunch of like moves, and the short hop is there, and the movement is good and stuff.
So it's not as hard to deal with. There's a lot of defensive mechanics in City of the Wolves, funnily enough, that can be used. It's just obviously they're hard, right? Like you have the instant blocking and the hyper defense, which is like
that shit is tight.
Yeah. So, but it's good if you can do it. So I would do it. I would OS it if there's anything.
I want to say this about Bleach. One thing that I noticed between both versions that I don't like is the PS5 version has this nasty input delay compared to PC.
Oh, like, of course.
Which honestly, like, that's been a common thing across just not only fighting games but most games. Like, it inherently have a like almost 2 to like 5.
Yeah, that's the console itself.
Yeah, it's the console, and like literally playing Bleach on console is completely different from PC. Problem is, until this morning, PC was atrocious. I haven't had a crash like but once today, and that was because I tabbed out. I learned on PC, they had updated at like 8 in the morning, and I think the input delay feels really bad on PlayStation to me. I'm gonna say it almost feels very weird, maybe because it's probably the people I've experienced in netcode. But I'm gonna say like it feels like Smash Ultimate, and that's what's putting me off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are things about like the online because I play on PS5, and the netcode in and of itself is still delay based. Even with 5 bars, there's gonna be a little bit of instability. And I've noticed that after a few matches, it will start lagging. And I think that might be server side based on what they have. On top of that, there's also the fact of like, well, there's certain things you have to account for. Like, for example, like if you try to activate your sub menu with L2, excuse me. You try to activate your sub menu for special moves or for reverse gauge usage. And sometimes you won't get the input to come out immediately because there could be delay, or it could be delay from just using the menu in and of itself beforehand. And these are just aspects of the game that are beyond like the delay. It's just the nature of like, okay, well, you got hit, so you can't use flash flip right away, or you're in block stun, or you just can't use it after using a specific move. So there's that. But I do think delay-based netcode in general is stifling this game.
It's horrible. It shouldn't have delay base in 2025.
Mm-hmm. A lot of these games shouldn't. I don't know why.
It should not.
I do also think it's a matter of like geographical. It's a matter of like, Japan being where it is. Like they don't have to worry as much about these type of things.
Wait, are there any games and like 3D arena anime games that have a rollback? Are there any of them exist?
Hell no.
No. The closest we've gotten, and it's still delay, whatever, right? Would probably be between the Hen ones and second, probably My Hero. One's Justice 2. Those are notably looked as the best arena fighter like netcode so far.
That's unfortunate that it's not a standard thing for arena fighters, but I guess given the market audience, right? Like they just want to really sell it to a wider audience. I do think that they try to play it safe with arena fighters.
I think arena gotta get out, but I'll talk to y'all later at another time. I believe so.
Yo, for sure. Perfect.
Have a good night.
You be easy, bro.
Yeah, like I think arena fighters are still stuck in like 2019. Like, wait,
I still think it shouldn't have taken a pandemic to force people to play with rollback,
right?
And yet that's where we're at, where it did force like that zeitgeist of everyone playing with rollback netcode. I just think arena fighters unfortunately are in this like place where it's like, well, everyone's playing the game because they like, the anime. That's really what it is. It's not really, I think in a way that they don't see the competitive aspect of the arena fighters. And
it's up to the community of people that play the game to actually bolster it and be like, hey, like we exist too. And that's why I agree with what Perfect Legend said. You can't really care about like what the FGC is going to think about your game. You kind of just have to like promote the game for what it is. And you know, if there's people that are interested in playing it, you do that. Like I know a ton of people that are playing the game and trying to host tournaments through PS5 share, which is what you guys had mentioned. There's one going on right now on Twitch. There's also Savior, who's been playing Nello, and he's been like really playing the game competitively. And with that, you know, they're trying to like at least bolster the game in terms of the community and get people to play it. So I think again, Perfect Legend is right. You guys just have to really and truthfully just stick to what y'all want to do with the game.
All right, so let me propose the problem in some ways with that a lot of people don't talk about. They don't talk about the imbalance between the space. Like everybody in here know everybody to some extent, at least before Mike, and we know you. I know you, Soul, from FGC stuff a lot of the times. And but I will say, like, we all know things, but everybody has a different way on how we play these games.
Different perspective.
Yeah. So like, you know, some people don't care about like if a game is just bad for people in this space, they don't stick through it, which is fair, because if it's ass, why would you stick through something that's bad? Like I've said multiple times this year so far, I honestly think the GOTY is Marvel Rivals since it didn't get nominated last. Like I'm not gonna lie, that game is peak as fuck. Like it's impossible right now. And there might be other stuff that come out like Split Fiction and other stuff too. But again, like I think that game from a multiplayer outlook nails it in a lot of ways. And I wish fighting games will take a lot from that series right now and incorporate.
I think the closest thing to that is 2XKO.
Well, yeah, I know what they're gonna do, but I know how people are gonna act against the gameplay. Like
let me ask Aronage what he thinks. What do you think of Bleach or this general conversation?
First off, thanks for having me. I'm here for the first time, I think. So thanks for that. But what I think about Bleach Rebirth of Souls right now is it's a genuinely good game. At least I think so. It's well crafted. It has a good base to stand on, at least gameplay wise.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the online features is to be desired, right? But truly, and I truly think this could be a very, very promising fighting game in the future if they fix all the bugs that's in here. That is the main thing. They need to fix the bugs. If they do not fix the bugs, I don't think people will be playing this game as much as that pains me to say, right? But this has a bright future if they can fix this stuff in a timely manner. I'm giving it as a month max.
They need to fix the online stuff.
Yes,
that is most important above anything else.
Because I don't think people are just gonna push through this. I'm probably gonna push through it because I'm just waiting for the hidden ones. But
when does that come out?
I have no idea.
The game's peak.
Most likely this year, but I don't have any concrete.
I don't think Bleach even has a month. I think it's probably got like a couple weeks because as I've been playing again, like the player base is going down like rapidly. So like I've only been playing like the same people in free match for like I'd say even now because I was playing before I even got here. I played the same Ichigo that I fought today, and then before that I played the same Rage Quitter I fought today.
But the Steam charts and I know that PlayStation website's kind of unreliable, but they're saying that it's had 4,000 on Steam.
4,000, but that's really unfortunate because you would expect more actually from a genre or a subgenre like this, like an arena fighter, because there's a lot of people that would play an arena fighter. Not saying that like fighting games are bad or anything. It's just like I think in terms of the niche of what it is, you would expect more people to play the arena fighter because they.
Do you think it's an arena fighter? I don't think it's an arena fighter.
That's what I was about to. I was waiting for him to finish, but
you think what do you think it is?
This is a 3D.
Well,
fighter,
me and Senju have been calling it like an Axis fighter, like a Burst Limit or Budokai, where they're not quite Tekken, but they're obviously not Street Fighter, and they're not quite Ninja Storm, but it's not Virtua Fighter. Like they sit somewhere in the middle where
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
definitely
like an
different.
arena fighter, but you don't do the things that you do in an arena fight. You kind of do the things that you do more in a 3D fighting game.
So let me explain that. So my stance on it has always been that it's somewhat more 3D than the arena fighter part of seeing. Big thing people are saying is because the basic combo is, you know, light or heavy mash into ho ho, and then it's an auto combo. But to me, it's more akin in the branch of a Bloody Roar esque, maybe a little less, but like it's still in the same branch of that because it has the same elements of like 3D fighters. And if you go look it up, when they first revealed the game, there's a video with the producer and Bandai, and the first thing he says is it's an Axis fighter, and usually Axis fighters mean 3D. And that was what they described JoJo All-Star Battle is, and that's a 3D
But I don't.
fighter.
But I don't. Yeah, but I don't agree with JoJo All Star Battle being like closer to an arena fighter or anything.
Well, no,
like
no.
that.
Well, I mean that's a 3D. That's a 3D fighter.
Yeah, it's definitely a 3D
Yeah.
fighter, and the thing is, the sidestep in that game is very different because the sidestep button, which is the style button, is usually meant for like perfect dodging. So when you're going in and out of like the foreground, you're usually doing that whenever you're reacting to a specific button. Most of the exchanges are usually within the 2D plane. So I think in general, when it comes to Bleach, I can understand where some people can think it's a 3D fighter because there are some 3D fighter elements. You know, you can step within a foreground or background, right? Like you can sidestep left or right. But I do think there are a lot of arena fighter fundamentals in there. You know, the reverse teleport. I don't know what it's called, but it costs
Flash
1
step.
bar. Yeah, the flash step. A lot of the time, people use the flash step mostly within plus frame situations. You're gonna see that a lot. If somebody's like taking a block string that's plus on block, they're gonna do flash step immediately after. And a lot of the times people are teleporting behind each other, mostly like sparking. Except sparking, obviously, you know, it's way more ham-fisted because it doesn't cost as much meter. I also think that when it comes to it being an arena fighter, the fact that it's still stuck within that arena space, you know, like it's a large place that's confined within like 4 walls, so it's still within that arena fundamental. That's why I view it as an arena fighter as opposed to a 3D fighter where specifically games like Dead or Alive or Tekken or I mean, somebody mentioned Bloody Roar earlier, but
Well, what do you see Budokai as, the original Budokai games?
which one, Tenkaichi or the original Budokai?
Budokai,
The original
regular
Budokai.
Budokai.
The original Budokai. I mean, I can kind of see that as a 3D fighter or a 2.5D fighter actually, because the side steps, they only were used in like a few instances. So like you could use the side step to avoid beams, like Kamehamehas and stuff, but you could also use the side steps within combo chains. So like if you were gonna create like a combo, you could do like, for example, with Cell, you could do KKK K into sidestep and then do it again, or you could do KKK forward KKK into guard, things like that. I know it's kind of weird for me to say it, but that's like the notation of the game. But yeah, like you could either use sidestep in that factor or you could use sidesteps to avoid beams. They weren't really used to more or less avoid like limbs. You know, I do think that Bleach is kind of interesting in that you can avoid limbs using sidestep, which could give it that 3D element, like to make it a 3D fighting game. But I think
I don't think it's an arena fight, because normally in arena fighters you can disengage with your opponent, so you can just walk off and go hang around somewhere else in the stage.
But you could do that in this game too with Yamamoto. At least I've been able to do that.
Not really. Not Yamamoto doesn't break eye contact with the opponent. You can backdash and create a lot of space, but there's no opportunity to turn around and just start walking.
No. You can't turn away from the opponent, but you can't do that in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm either, if I'm correct.
You can turn away. You can turn away.
In most arena fight, or literally all of them, you can turn away.
Yeah, in Sparking Zero, you can just fly off.
Well, Sparking Zero, you're locked on, and you can get locked off, and that's how you can turn away.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the
the
time,
point is that
character
like you
plays
can disengage with your opponent, and in arena fighters, you can usually interact with the arena. There's usually some interaction with the arena. In Bleach Rebirth of Souls, it's just a background. There's no
Yeah.
interaction whatsoever. So when people call it an arena fight, I'm like, it's kind of in the name. Like the fact that it's an arena fight means the arena plays kind of a big part in it and how the game is crafted. And in Rebirth of Souls, it's literally just a camera angle. If you slightly change that camera angle, we're not having this conversation anymore.
Yeah, literally.
But I think even with like the arena though, because like there's walls there too, and the walls can manipulate in which way you can actually do a combo. Because like the walls being there, if you, for example, flash step after you do a basic combo, you might not get the follow up, and then you can actually continue the combo using your basic attack instead of using the flash step follow up. So I do think that the arena being there is a factor, but I can understand from the camera angle that can play a part, like the fact that it's not necessarily like an arena fighter.
Isn't that just like a regular 3D fighter though? Like when you get to the wall, you can do irregular combos.
What you just explained is what happens in Tekken 2. Except that they marginalized it and put it bigger into the game. You know, because like with the wall, you can do combos and 8's kind of crazy with it, but you can still interact the same way you interact. It's very similar in like a 3D fighter.
Yeah, no, I can get that. I get that.
I think well, let me say this. I think the big frustration why people can't tell the difference is because like we really haven't had any new 3D fighting games in years outside of Tekken really.
Yeah.
And everything else is arena fighters. So like the line has been blurred compared to, which is interesting because back in like early 2000s,
this game really blurs the line. Bleach blurs the line.
Very much so.
One thing that I give it, why I don't want to call it general arena fighter, is that the game does have like a lot of emphasis on like strike back and counter hits compared to most arena fighters. Most arena fighters don't really do that unless maybe like recently Demon Slayer that have a focus on like counter hits, and emphasizing it and making it a big part of its game plan or gameplay versus like sparking you combo somebody, they just be like, all right, you hit his ass, beat his ass. So like I don't know. I think it's
someone brought up in the chat though, like why are we having the convo of it being an arena fighter, 3D fighter? But the reason that I gave in Rose's space before was that I don't like people calling it an arena fighter because arena fighters have a really bad stigma attached to them, and I wanted to give this game a chance because A, it's not an arena fighter, and B, calling it that immediately makes people that play.
But why would it be a problem if it were to be an arena fighter? Why would I get that the stigma is there?
Yeah,
but that
really
is a community function, and I go back to what PL said. Why care what other people think? No matter what kind of game it is, whether it's
PL was talking more about the FGC, but even my friends, like even they don't play, they don't like arena fight. As soon as they hear arena, they don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I said to them, "Oh, it's not an arena fight," they're like, "Oh, okay, let me see it." So I could even people that don't play fighting games when they hear arena fight, they don't want to hear it. So I didn't want to I wanted to give Bleach a bit of a chance, like I didn't want to be on my channel saying to thousands of people it's an arena fight when I know what people think immediately.
Because when people hear it, it's like rabid. Like as soon as they hear it, they just I don't want to touch that game anymore. Absolutely not. I'm just not. I literally know someone who would like to try the game now just because it's a 3D fighter. It is now confirmed as a 3D fighter.
Yeah.
When it was an arena fighter, they was not hearing any of that.
What game are you talking about?
Bleach.
I'm talking about Bleach.
You think they're not want to play it when they hear about the online experience?
No, they was.
I think that's more of an issue is the online experience.
The online experience is an issue, but like
they'll play it and then the online is gonna just not make it easy for them to play, and then they're not gonna want to play it. I think that's the more pressing issue.
How long you think Bleach got for like niggas to stop playing it?
2 weeks.
He says 2 weeks. I give this max a month. Max. Not max.
I appreciate
being lenient.
I appreciate you for being honest, bro.
For real, that was
we're sitting at 4,000 plays on Steam now. Yeah,
very honest.
By the end of April, what do you think it's going to be sitting at?
By the end of April?
Yeah, because we're sitting at 4,000 daily now, and about I think 7,000 on PlayStation.
I'd say honestly, like 1,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
I also want to add in the factor that with these types of games, the shonen ones, they kind of live by like updates and DLC cycles, sadly.
Mhm.
So like I was thinking, yeah, somebody just typed it, maybe 1,500, maybe we get around like 2 to 3K if the DLC drops within a month, but that's unprecedented.
It really shouldn't be this way though.
No, like I agree. No, I understand you. So like I've been advocating for this for years. Like I've been saying like straight up like, yo, these shits need to have better everything.
It should be on launch. It should not
Right.
be in the game's
like
files.
That's
the issue. It's in the game's files, bro.
No, like literally, Arrow when Demon Slayer when Demon Slayer came out, I got mad as hell because I was like, CC2 pisses me off the most because they had these functions in the past, then they released the new shit and not have it, and then like I can somewhat see the idea. Like some people were like, but what people don't know is Demon Slayer is not Bandai, that's Sega.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they when I told the community manager, because we had a rule that we couldn't express the stuff till the game came out. NDA, right? So legit, I told him, I was like, "Hey, y'all forgot to put lobbies in this game." He was like, "What the hell? Y'all don't got lobbies? Virtual Fighter got lobbies? That's horrible." That's the first thing he told me. He's like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Yeah, we don't got the shit." He was like, "Oh no, we gotta tell him ASAP." And he told us, he showed us the little report and everything. And I'm like, CC2 be pissing me off because they be leaving this shit on purpose to hype it up as an update down the road, right? Like it's a new grand game or some shit. They did that with Storm 2. Like, how the hell did Storm 3 have it, a 2011 game, but Connections 2 years ago didn't have the fucking basic features, right?
Wait,
like,
I wanna. What's Rose saying? He's got himself muted.
He's streaming, so
my fault. I know I said I was gonna look crazy, but I'm streaming, bro.
Oh, okay.
My fault, bro.
No, he chilling. I'm about.
When I get done, can somebody ask me a question after this?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Not to ask me a question.
No, I thought that you were saying something in response to Yaya, but you were muted.
Oh no.
Actually, can me and Rose get an apology though? Because
we're not gonna get that, bro. We're not getting
Man,
that.
fuck that apology, bro.
Yeah, I get that.
Apology for
That
what?
shit not happening.
Who you want to apology from? Look. All right.
We're not getting that, little bro. We're not.
You know what? Today I'm turning over a new leaf, bro. I'm sorry for popping off like that because y'all be blowing me sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
No, we're not talking about that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man,
y'all talking about him. All right, I'm gonna shut up. All right, go.
No. We talking about the everything we said was gonna happen with the Bleach game happened. That's what we talking about.
But we knew this.
What did you guys say would happen? Actually, I'm curious.
All right,
I would like him to reiterate that.
Wait, hold on. What does gluing me mean?
What?
Who said that?
He said blowing me. That's even more pause, bro.
Oh,
that's pause.
Bro, you know what I mean by that, bro.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro. You know what I mean.
So
by that,
me and Rose was saying that the game was gonna have between. Well, I said 1 to 3K daily, first day on Steam. I think he said 4 to 7K.
I said 7 to 10K.
7 to 10K. And we also said like the game's gonna have some bullshit happening on the first day because it's Bandai Namco, and everybody was like, "No, this is Bleach. They're gonna make this perfect. It's big three. It's big three. There's no way they can fuck this up." And literally to the T, everything we said was gonna happen happened.
Yeah.
I just want my apology from the
Who do you want the apology
That
from?
apology, bro.
Hold on. Let me. No. There's caveats to that though, because like y'all right about the game missing stuff and being like messed up and like the number thing. Like, okay, yeah, I agree to that to an extent, but I will say how it seemed like y'all was talking was like the game is ass because of like everything else around it, like the gameplay and stuff like that. That's always been my thing about like the gameplay. I think the gameplay is fun outside of some bullshit.
I think it arises with all the quality of life issues.
Which is why I'm saying beforehand, like it seemed like it was bigger than like everything is bad about it.
I think also the delay based netcode
kills it,
or the online in general, it actually affects certain aspects of the gameplay. So, for example, when I was playing Nello, and there's another player by the name of Savior.
We all know Savior. Yes, the keycon is broken.
They do the Nello keycon, and then it whiffs. And then it's not just that one. There's other instances where other characters have the same issue due
Yeah,
to
there's certain maps that affect it as well.
Yeah, there's certain maps, and then there's the infinites. I get that, right? Like again, which is why I'll say I'll apologize in the way of taking how y'all was out, like how it was out of context versus
I even think
what
the
y'all
fact
broke down.
I even think the fact that there are infinites based on the fact that like either the recovery of the characters or the delay based netcode in and of itself, I think that is also really
Peter
bad.
with a beat on my phone.
I think that's really bad. So I you know, I don't know who it was that predicted it, but like they were spot on because some of these issues are
Thank you.
rampant within the gameplay.
Do not say thank you because you did not predict that. You said
Yes, I
the game was going to
did.
be ass.
You didn't predict nothing about no
You
infinite.
did not. No, you did not. You
You
said
did not
the game
say
was going to be
nothing.
ass.
Whoa.
know what
Let's
you
let's
said,
be
bro.
real here.
Yes.
All right,
I didn't
Let's be
predict
real
it.
here. Let's be real here.
Bro, there are
y'all
infinites.
said the
Please
game was
tell
going to
me-
be
please
ass.
tell
The
me what
game's
it was
good.
gonna
There are
be.
infinites. There are infinites that can happen just because you're playing the game online.
Bro, I was bothered
I'm
by the fortune teller
surprised
with
by
the
that.
prediction, bro. That's crazy.
I'm
I-
surprised.
I-
by-
Like, can I say
show
something,
me
bro?
what-
I'm
Show
gonna
me
say
where
something
you
real quick.
had that, and then I'll give you the full apology.
You said what?
I said, show me where you said anything about the infinites prior to Friday.
Bro, the Twitter space deleted. I can't. Nigga, we said that.
I
You
wasn't in
did
the
say
Twitter
that, bro.
space, so
You did
We
that's
said
why.
that.
If y'all said that, that's cool. I wasn't in that space.
I
So-
just know Haribo has an infinite that really works online, and it's
Nah,
it's
like-
screwed up. I know that Byakuya has an infinite. There's a few characters with infinites in this game.
Yeah,
Some
so
of them
few
only work
specific
online
Yeah.
with delay based. I think that is absolutely absurd for a game like this.
And I just want to y'all just want to say thank you because what you said was the most realest thing you said, bro. I know what you're thinking right now. What are you talking about? But I just want to say what you said earlier, bro. You was like you see respect. You turned on the camera to give me your full respect, man. I appreciate that, man.
You mean full attention?
Right, come on, man. You had to call me out, though, bro. But I'm saying, bro, you said that for people that's coming at us, can't really get mad at us because our experiences is two different experiences from everybody else.
Word.
That was the most. That's the easiest way you could put it. Because it's like I tried to like the game, bro. I don't know if you've been in my stream. I can't play.
No. Okay. Because
like I literally can't play the game at all. Like
no. I watched the video. I watched the video you made too. I don't know if Six World made one, but I know I watched yours. And like, I can't lie. When I watched the video and then I boot up PS5, because remember day one I was on PC. When I boot up PS5 for like the first 45 minutes, I did have like my first match was a Kenpachi and probably like negative 15 frame delay. I wasn't winning that shit. I wasn't winning that shit. I was mad as hell,
bro.
Huh?
I shit you not.
Wow.
I am tired of fighting 2 to 3 bar connection Dangai Ichigos, bro. I'm tired of it. That character is literally just I just hit you 3 times and you just die, bro. And you're fighting them and there's like 15 frame delay and their buttons are like DNF buttons. It's just annoying, bro.
So like my whole point is, and a lot of people misconstrued this, and this goes for everybody that watched the content. My enjoyment generally comes from me talking about the gameplay. So when I talk about it from that front, I'm like, all right, I'm excited for the gameplay of the game, right? And even when I made that video, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna keep y'all. I said it early on. I was like, so many people gonna buy this. They think it's gonna be like Tekken 8. I was like, there's not gonna be no crossplay, and I'm not sure about the lobbies because I know Tamsoft games. Unfortunately, I like Senran and Kagura. So therefore, I know what they games don't have. Don't look at me like that. I saw that.
Why'd you like that game?
Look,
okay, Gooner.
Yo, Rose, do you know Edward Jones?
Who the hell is
Edward Jones? He's saying that me and you. He said me and you were glazed and sparking.
Bro, I have negative videos on Sparking all the time, bro.
Bro, I literally was known for spamming key blasts in that game. Like I'm known for being a villain. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Edward?
I think Edward's like bipolar. Like he be in my chat like being cool, then when he go to somebody else's chat, he get like, I don't know, start tweaking.
Bro, that nigga name is Eddie, bro. We're not taking him serious.
I have no problem with Edward.
I do.
don't know, man. I like the profile thing, man. I have no problem with
Nah, fuck him, bro. We talking shit, bro. Fuck
I have
him.
no problem with you, bro.
Yes, you do, bro. Bro, we're gonna call later. He's gonna be like, yo, fuck that guy Eddie.
So from my stance, right? I know you both had negative videos about sparking, but I don't
had
remember.
multiple, not one.
Yeah, I know you do, but I don't remember you seeing them beforehand, like the way you do other games, and that's why I feel like people come at you, Rose, the way you do.
What you mean? Wait, no. What you mean though? What you mean?
So, like for example, like pre-release videos and energy for Dragon Ball stuff is different for everything else, and I'm not gonna sit there and call you like he was like.
No, can I tell you why I do that though?
I mean, that's your base. Like it would.
I
make
mean, it's
sense.
my base, but I do that a little bit because I think that Bandai put a little bit more effort into Dragon Ball games than any other anime games. That's why I have higher hopes for Dragon Ball games and stuff. But when Sparking Zero did the way it did, it was out. But let me finish talking. Dang. I'm just saying, like, I'm not 100% proud of Sparking Zero. People call me a meat eater, and I got like over 30 videos like talking bad about it.
But that was
I still think
a
it's a great game. It's boring. It just sucks. The content in the game trash.
The content is trash.
I'm just saying, bro. But I really think the game mechanics is fun and the way it plays. But overall, as a overall game package, the shit is terrible.
Also, we gotta be real too, bro. Every content creator glazes. Like you can't.
They definitely glaze. I agree.
You can't be a content creator and just be negative. You're not gonna build a fan base. You're not gonna. Your platform gonna be ass. It's gonna be nothing but trolls. You can't just. So like I'm lenient when niggas like glaze the Bleach game that are content creators, right? Or even Sparking Zero. But if you are a normal human being and you work a 9 to 5 and you come home to glaze and you wasted your money on this shit and you're still glaze, bro, you have a mental illness.
9 to 5 glaze.
That's not normal, bro. Real shit.
That's not how that works, man.
That's not how it works.
If someone genuinely likes something, then they will play that thing or
know how
enjoy
the
that
world
thing.
Works, bro. You can't win an argument.
That was me with JJK, so I hear it.
So you telling me it's normal? So it's normal for a grown ass man to love a game so much.
That was definitely me with JJK.
I actually like that game though.
Some people.
I mean, I know I do.
Look, people still play Third Strike till this day.
That's not glazing. Come out? You know what glazing means, bro?
Listen, it don't translate well
not
over
gonna
in
win
the
with
UK,
him,
bro.
bro.
We gonna have to translate well in the UK.
Not about to beat that nigga.
I'm just asking. Do you know what glazing means, bro?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Nah, how old are you?
What does it mean? Stop asking my age.
Why y'all keep asking his age? It's not
that.
relevant. It's not relevant.
No, it's definitely relevant.
How's it relevant?
If you work in a 9 to 5 gang and you got a family at home, whether it's a cat, hermit crab, your dad, I don't know who it is, right? You come home from a hard day at work, you slaving. You slaving out there, right? You slaving. And then you come home and you know this game is trash. You can't go online and play with your friends. You can't even like go on ranked and pull up some steam. And then you have to like glaze it like, yo, this game the best Bleach game ever. This is the best.
That's how I feel
ever.
about Bleach. I come home after working mad hard.
Come
or
on,
I come
bro.
home after
That's
doing
not
some
normal,
errands,
bro.
and then I
It's
can't even
different
play
from
anymore.
glazing something and genuinely like I enjoy the Bleach IP.
I gotta wait.
But I know
minutes
the
to
game
play
is
somebody.
bad. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But niggas
Yeah,
not gonna do that.
I gotta wait 20 to 30 minutes to play somebody, and then I beat them with like, I don't know, Yama guard break, and then they tell me I'm a BAN, and then that's it, bro. Like,
I just want to play the game.
I just want to play the game, bro.
Is just glazing.
I just want to play.
Liking a game is just glazing. Because that's it. That's the bottom line.
I mean, if you glazing, you meat riding or sucking up to the game.
No, bro.
Hold on.
Because I don't.
Let me interject here.
All right, Aaron, let me ask him this real quick. Aaron, you got friends in real life?
I mean, yeah.
All right, so my bad. So if you got a friend, right, and he asked you, yo, should I get this Bleach game? I really want to like play a Bleach game online, and you know what I'm saying? What you gonna say to him?
I would say wait a few months. A few months. A few weeks.
I've been saying that.
You would say wait, right?
I've been saying that. Like,
wait for a sale.
No. Let me make a point. There are people out there that even though they know the online is shit, they're still gonna big up the game to their friend. Yo, this game is fire, bro.
That is true.
Yo, when you come home,
true.
bro, we gonna play player match. Knowing that they can't, they still gonna say that.
But you gotta realize that not everybody
That's
plays.
glaze.
Hold on. Wait. That is glaze, but you gotta realize that every gamer on the planet doesn't play games for the same reasons, right? There's people out there that like Sonic 06, right? And I'm like, I can't believe people actually like Sonic 06. they'll tell you the dumbest reason why I like Sonic 06. It's something you can just look up on YouTube and they'll play that shit beginning to end over and over again. It's one of the worst platformers ever, bro.
Don't play Sonic
Like,
06
I
because they
think
could break the
Yaya
game.
gotta
That's
like
probably what it
Yaya.
is.
I like learned this about you, man. You have a different brain, bro. Like not like bad. No, I'm saying like you think different from everybody. Like your aspect is like I can't explain it. It's just different from.
So we gonna call this one Glaze or like?
No. Because
I'm saying Yaya is the type of nigga to be like I think 4K niggas is the game's dead, but his head he like 4K people that's a lot, or at least those 4Ks enjoying it.
I would like to say. So wait. I would like to say,
like
I would like to say, if it's 4K people playing, not all of the 4K people are playing free match online.
Yes.
Right.
4K people are probably playing story mode and are
that story
still
mode is a snooze fest, by the way.
Exactly.
Think about
So,
that, son.
I want you to understand a lot of the streamers,
Oh
at least that I see on Twitch, a lot of the streamers that I see on Twitch for the category are just playing the story mode. So it's very likely that out of those 4,000 people, a large majority is just playing the offline mode.
Here's my.
Can I just chime in on this glazing conversation that you're
Yes.
having? Like when the game was coming out, I was bigging it up, but as soon as it came out, I don't know if you guys saw the review I did, but at the end I said I cannot recommend this game to anyone.
Yeah.
But my personal friends who live close to me, like we've been waiting to play a Bleach game for a while, and they all bought it, and some of them wants to refund it. And we kind of like agreed, let's not refund it because we can get games together. But I won't go on my channel and tell people to buy it. I don't think they should buy it because it's not in a state to buy it.
Word.
As for the chat blowing me up about Sonic 06, Sonic 06 is a personal favorite of mine, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. So that's not me glazing. That's just a guilty pleasure. I'm not telling people.
I think Sonic 06, that game is only meant to be played at this point as like a speed running game. Like you gotta find the glitches and stuff.
Sonic, right?
I think that's the only way you should play that game.
Can't keep them focused.
Nah, we gotta play Project 06.
Project 06 is another one. But
let me say this all because my thing is all right, and a lot of people won't agree with this because I feel like we're in a state where like gaming has evolved from just having to deal with like it should just be easy to turn on this shit and play. I'm not saying
the developers aren't doing that. They're not making it.
Okay, I'm 100% on that, but I don't have a problem with like. As we come from games that niggas don't play no more a lot of the times. DNF, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like the dead games. And we live in a part of society now where, and I'm not saying other people have to, right? I'm speaking for myself primarily. But I have no problem. Like, if I really want to go play a game, I will go find people to play with it. There's multiple ways in 2025 to do that.
My issue with that is you're gonna have to go into a Discord to find people, and not all the time are you gonna find people that will be able to play right away. They are probably gonna have their own schedules and their own methods of which they play.
That is true.
And a lot of people, you have to think of the common person. A lot of people are not trying to wait on someone else's time to play the game.
That's my point. My point is that like when it comes to my enjoyment of the games, I'm speaking primarily for myself. Honestly, if everything just came out the gate and worked like Marvel Rivals, I would be happy. I'm glazing that game. I'm not gonna give a fuck. But literally, that game is
that's big glaze.
Shut up. You make content on it too. Be quiet.
Look, you have every right to glaze that game. That game works.
Yeah,
the game works.
I will say this to the Bleach fans. I truly don't believe 4K active people is dead. Because if you look at it, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm being real, bro. They think let me just go. If you go to somebody Discord right now, right? Let's say they got 4K niggas in their Discord, and that chat not moving is dead. But you can join a nigga Discord with like 300 people, and that shit lit. It's moving. So I don't believe that 4K is dead, in my opinion.
No. 4K is dead, bro. It takes 30 minutes to find
I
out.
don't think that 4K makes a dead game. I just think you have to understand where the 4K is going to. The 4K is majority of it's probably just playing the story mode, which is what you see at least from the Twitch category. I've been looking at it, and most of them are playing the story mode. So I'm just going off of that. I don't know if there's any. Obviously, it's not the whole 4K, but it's very clear that there's other modes in the game that people are going to play. So you can't account for all of that, and there's probably a small fraction that are trying to play online because they don't want to get their ass beat, bro. Nobody trying to get their ass beat playing against like Dangai Ichigo or Yama getting command grab, throw looped over and over. Nobody trying to do that. They trying to have fun with the game. So they want to play their favorite character or they want to relive the story. And that's fine. And if it's a majority of the people that play the game, you got to accept that.
So do you think by the time they finish story mode, that player count's going to go right down?
Yeah, yes, it will.
It's likely. It's likely, yeah. Because it's probably why they wanted to play the game.
It's going to be like 39.
And that story mode takes like 20 plus hours, bro.
So
it's
60.
Come on, bro.
It's actually 60 hours,
bro.
It's actually
it's
60
okay
hours.
to feel like that, y'all. It's okay, bro. It's okay to be real and laugh.
No. It's like 30 now is a crazy number. Because like if I look one morning and I see 30, I think I'm gonna fucking die. Like I'm not gonna.
We just saying shit. What the hell?
It's gonna be 39.
Clean cut. What?
Hey,
Yo,
I like your cut, G.
Thank you.
You can smile, bro. It's okay. You can smile, bro.
Hey, you looking like a real old now.
It was stupid.
Afro, how you finding the game?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, damn.
It's disappointing.
We'll go to Cujo. Thanks for the
real.
Yeah, I agree.
Disappointing, but
disappointing in what aspect?
yeah.
What's the most disappointing thing for you?
The game got a lot of issues that's broken that I don't think is going to get fixed, and because I don't think it's going to get fixed, I just write it off as another anime game.
So, I forgot to ask you a question, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, you remember that first Twitter space we did where I was like up there and it was like a 20v1, bro? When I was like saying I didn't think the game was gonna be good and stuff. Like, do you think like anything I said or whatnot like came true, or you still like disagree with that Twitter space?
I don't remember your whole points, to be honest.
Right.
I think you were saying it wasn't going to succeed, and I think that's the only part where I remember me and you had a disagreement, kinda, because we had two different definitions of success. But I think you did mention that. Can you remind me some of the things you mentioned about like?
I just said it wasn't going. I said the internet was going to be trash. I said it was going to have like infinite broken shit that's going to take a long time for it to get fixed. I did say that PS4 like input delay and stuff like that.
30 frames per second.
Yeah, 30. I did talk about it. 30 frames per second. And I said that we need a reward system, and y'all not gonna have a reward system like good stuff.
I remember you said that. I do remember
stuff like that. So that's like the basic rundown of everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like award system. It
always
would always help for sure. It doesn't have it, so.
That's not
there's
no ranks.
I see a $2 donation. What rank are y'all? If you're not good, don't speak. There's no rank matches. It's in the game's files.
I think
they didn't even put the rank mode.
Nah. Aaron said there was though.
It's in the game's files. They didn't actually put it in the game.
No, but Aaron said.
Wait.
I said what? I'm waiting for you to say
okay?
it. I'm waiting for you to say it. What'd I say?
You said you would recommend your friend that likes a ranked online this game. That was
No,
crazy.
I said I would recommend my
You
friend.
said that shit.
That's
Nah,
not what he
nigga.
said.
No, I did not
He
say.
said.
What are
He
you
said
talking
that.
about?
You
That
literally
is
said
not
that.
what he said.
That is not what I said.
Yeah. Listen, I know you the avatar, but listen,
No,
bro,
nigga.
you can't help him bend out of this one, my
What are
nigga.
you talking
He
about?
didn't
When
say
did I
that,
say
bro.
that?
He did say that.
He said he'll recommend the game down the line and wait. He didn't say nothing about rank.
Ain't no down the line.
What?
Nigga's cooked.
It's cooked.
That was the point of him saying recommend down the line, you
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. All right.
Aaron, it's just okay to be
All right.
like, bro. It's okay, bro.
Yo, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to him. Yes.
Oh, my bad, man.
Don't talk to that nigga no more.
Yeah, I won't.
Hey, Afro, is the Bleach sword a actual real sword? Is it a fake thing?
A replica.
Oh, it's a replica. Okay. It looks it. But
Yo, but hold on. Can I flex? Hold on.
flex.
Gosh,
Flex.
What you want first? You want both of them?
Yeah. Let me see that shit.
Wait, he got two?
Yeah, they niced him, bro.
What you
Got
want
the bank
first?
guy. Look at him.
He got Zampa Cole.
bro?
Is it
Wait, he got
Nah, I ain't
Zampa
gonna say
Coles
that.
on
I
that,
ain't
bro.
gonna say that.
He would have licked.
He got actual Zampa
right.
Cole.
So this for sure the coolest shit I ever got. You know, Elden
Leave
Ring,
me one of them.
Yeah.
like a real Rivers of Blood. It's actually real,
Oh wow,
Ew.
he got the real rivers
He
of
got the
blood.
chrome thing.
but it is real, so I don't like taking it out.
Oh, that's actually a real thing.
Like
man.
full thing.
That shit will really cut you.
Hey, we need that
fuck.
shit, bro.
And this is like Black Myth Wukong staff.
Okay.
Remind me to
On a
never
stick,
go
I
to
don't know if
Afro
you fit.
Senju's house and try to rob him, bro. I'm gonna get destroyed.
You know.
He's got the Wukong staff, you know.
Wait, Afro,
Yeah,
let me
that's dope. I'm
flex.
gonna
Let me
get
flex
destroyed.
mine real quick.
Right, what?
Please
Mike,
flex,
that's
please
just,
flex. I
Mike,
love
that's
these
just your
guys.
normal baseball bat, bro.
No, this is Negan's bait. It's
Oh, you
real
got a
barbed
Negan
wire.
thing. Oh,
Oh,
nah,
from
that's
Walking
nice.
Dead.
Oh, you got
That's
Negan's
that
bat?
fucking-
Oh,
Why
that's
that shit by the
sick.
bed though?
Well,
Like,
don't go to
everybody-
Mike's house, man. I ain't
Yeah,
trying to
you
get
can
hit
see
in
at
the
the
head
back
with that.
there. I've got the Red Queen from Devil May Cry just by my bed.
Does it
Damn,
actually
can I
does it
oh,
actually
shit.
rev up?
Barbed wire got
Does
stuck
it,
in my head.
does it rev
Hey,
up? It's the
Mike's trying to
actual
go
engine, bro?
What's that?
Does it rev up? It's the actual engine, bro?
No, it's a proper sword. It's a proper. It just looks like the Red Queen, but you can't rev it.
Oh my God. I think you beat me, bro.
Darius Uchiha, shut up, nigga.
Let me put this back. Hold on.
It's okay. You could probably fix the.
What's all that about, Sonic?
Hey, Sonic, tell
probably
me
fix-
that's not true, bro.
Whoa.
Sonic so goons to Fuda Cammy, he be in Discord calls, bro.
That's crazy.
Listen, man, it don't matter. It don't matter to me what people think, man. I just live my life.
Is it true though?
Is it true? Let people think what they want to think, man.
All right,
Yeah, denying it, bro.
all right, bro. Fair enough. I wouldn't want them allegations on my name, but I hear it.
I don't mean to sound ignorant, but what is Futa? What is Futa?
I don't even know, bro.
What is Fuda? It's
Don't
Fuda
Google it.
Nori.
Isn't that chicks with dicks or something?
It's
Whoa.
chicks with dicks, yes.
Whoa, whoa!
I think that's just like the literal.
Bro,
That's how it's always
Y'all the
been.
one that asked.
That's literally what it is, bro.
Mike, you should have never asked, bro.
I shouldn't
What's
ask.
Six World playing, bro?
Pokemon Emerald, cuz.
Yeah.
I thought he was playing the DS Bleach game. I know there's a DS Bleach game out there still. I thought that's what he was playing.
As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't. Nothing that's said really detracts from my points about Bleach or what I said about the game. So, I still think my point still stands.
What's your point?
No, about the game not having proper online, not having, the free matches, having to wait forever, wanting the game to be better. Like, I just that's really where I'm at. Again, I played like 40 hours of the game, mostly online. So I don't think
coming into this chat, I really had faith that they were gonna like pull it together because I thought the gameplay was good enough. But after hearing all you lot say, most people playing our story mode, it's gonna drop off in 2 weeks. It's just another anime fight that's gone down the drain.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Mike?
Who said that?
I believe Bandai Namco got people that be like tuned into these streams, Twitter spaces, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody out there that be hearing what we talking about. And these niggas heard us say about the rank not rank, but we said there's gonna be problems when the game came out, and they still did. It's crazy.
Because
like
it
they
doesn't
had
work like
time to
that.
like, huh?
Because if, like, let's say hypothetically, if what you said is true,
yeah,
the deadline for every game.
Yes.
Like every game, and whatever is going to have to happen is going to have to happen. I believe Bandai is like the middleman for the producer itself. Like they're funding them, right?
But
Yeah,
how
but
can
I'm
they
saying-
fix it so
I'm
fast?
saying
though? Like,
that-
fix stuff so fast. if that's the
Yeah, I'm not
case.
saying they got to fix it fast. I'm saying when you're working on a new game or whatever, you still would want to make sure that everything is okay. They still like that was my point. Like if it ain't Dragon Ball,
Things are
they
going to
don't
pass
care.
through in development.
Aaron, if you
It's
told me
not-
that-
it's not even
that much is for certain.
Why is
It's-
Six World still? Shut the fuck.
Well, I actually agree with that. Actually, that statement is true because there's some things that work that don't work offline that work online, or is it the other way around?
Yeah.
So like there for sure are some things that we could see there were some issues with testing, but ultimately, like I said this before, how anime games tend to focus more on the story than the online, and that's just because the community in Japan and the other people that love this game as well too. I think that's like a big, what's the word I want to use? A divide with what a lot of us look for out here and what a lot of them care for out there. So it's like the quality that we think's bad as an anime game, I think they don't think the same.
That's weird. Like, what? They just play the story and then that's it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
That's
they
what they
probably
like.
just play offline or just, they probably just enjoy it in a different way.
They play with their friends too. Like, people pick up the game and they just want to play with their friends. You want to be like, let's see if Ichigo can fight Aizen. Let's see if if Notoria can fight Aizen or whatever. They just want to play. they just want to play like their favorite like fan matches out, and that's it. It's not like that deep for them. So they'll probably turn it on, play for a little bit, and then turn it off. And that's just how most people are, I think.
Hell no.
So then that
no.
that super chat doesn't really give much credence to the fact that they're going to do anything that really helps the game's longevity. They're going to patch the problems that are like prevailing at the PC problems, but they're not going to necessarily bring ranking.
Then again, you can't really say that because we haven't given them the time to do so.
I would hope they put ranked in again. The ranked matches are in the game's files.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Aaronage, are you on whose side are you on? Like the people or like the government? Like
what are you talking about?
What the fuck is?
You just said we got to give them time to put ranked in a fighting game. They had time. They had development time.
But Guilty Gear can put out rank 5 years fucking later and we don't like what are we talking about?
Guilty Gear didn't have online problems though when they released.
Yes,
it didn't have online. You did not play that game. You
You're
did
not
not play
gonna
that
win
game
against Aaron, bro. He's not gonna.
What are we talking about?
Yes, it did.
Stop
So
yelling.
like this super chat from
Yo, Six, I would not let him talk to me like that personally.
Are you right? Hold on, let me put my game down, my nigga.
Wait, hold on. Just before you do, hold on, guys.
He said
just
keep
before
playing
you
your
do,
little game. Damn, bro.
Just before you do, like, I just wanted to get to this super chat. Like, I don't think that the patches necessarily mean that they're gonna fix the game the way you want it to. I just think that the PC problems were so bad that they had to do something. I don't think 3 patches in a row really means anything.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It don't.
Literally,
I don't
it
think
means
it
they
means
didn't
anything.
know what they was trying to fix. That's literally what that means.
Yeah.
So
just before you don't get to your fight,
there's no excuse really, but yeah.
I ain't getting that TV, bro.
yeah, I don't know what this comment is about. Mike ignoring the non-trolling super chats is hella telling. What are you talking about?
Listen, he already put a mad one on the screen. Like it's crazy already. So I don't know, bro.
Well, I have to put super chats
He
on
got
the
his
screen.
Kaz's profile, babe. We can't take him serious. Now listen, Aaronage, what's your problem, cuz? Like, what's your problem?
What's my problem?
Bro, whose side are you on? The people or you on the side of the companies?
I'm on the side of using your fucking brain. Like
You're saying
come on
6
now.
is stupid as hell. That's
I will say Arrow has been pretty objective for the most part. He's tried to be, yeah.
Yeah, you saying put him on the side of the company kind of insane.
Trying to defend the actual good things about the game.
I didn't say nothing bad. What did I say bad about the game that was good? What have I personally said that was something bad that you think is good? Give me one thing.
Gameplay.
I never said nothing bad about the gameplay. Not one.
Didn't say nothing bad about the gameplay.
I never did.
Absolutely
what did I say?
nothing.
What did I say about the gameplay that was bad?
Absolutely nothing. You said you put that on something. What you putting that on?
Nigga, me, I put it on my life. I never said nothing bad about
You
the
put that
gameplay.
on your life?
Yes. Give me an example. When did I say it?
You're dying.
When did I say it?
I ain't hearing the example.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even telling me. When did I say it? What did I say?
Lord have mercy.
Bro,
So
we need
he
an
do what
example,
I'm
bro.
saying?
We need
I'm
an
asking
example.
a nigga for proof. What did I say? He can't tell me. I never said nothing bad about the gameplay. I didn't play the game. How the fuck can I say something bad about it? I said the online is trash.
You didn't play the game.
I think you mixing up 6 World when Rose was like, "Oh, I tried to like the game." I think that's what's happening. Unless you got an example.
He don't got one. He had 5 minutes already to say it.
Damn. He said time's up.
Goofy, fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Yeah, all I know,
you gonna spread information, but make sure that shit correct, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I said the online is ass, dumbass.
It's not just the online, it's also the matchmaking. The matchmaking
talking
could
about?
definitely be better.
And the niggas in the comments on my dick, bro, keep calling me a bum. First off, you niggas don't go outside, right? Second off, you niggas don't have jobs because y'all don't donate. You just in the chat talking shit. Third off, you have no 401k plan. You have no benefits. My nigga, shut the fuck up. You niggas
Look, bro, it's just chat. You gotta let it rock.
Sonic, I don't care. I'm not letting niggas say out like
That wasn't me.
No, this ain't Sonic.
You know I don't let niggas rock because I ban them.
I thought you said Masonic.
I don't ban niggas though. I don't care. Let them talk.
Yeah,
let them talk. If you really unbothered, let them talk. Why ban them? You can't say you unbothered, but then ban a nigga. That don't make sense. You bothered.
You right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna still ban him though.
Exactly. Hey, respect, bro. I guess. Hey, man.
Were you not talking about something before your fight, or should we move away from it?
Somebody said, why didn't anime gamers talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? Because them niggas don't read. There we go.
If they were to play Yu-Gi-Oh, they would be in a rude awakening right now. That game is just not in a good state.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't comment on that.
Can you pin that comment, Mike?
Which one?
Honest mids, Masher.
Wait, where is it?
I wonder what it is.
He looking at the chat.
What is this about?
I'm gonna be real.
Six word, I'm gonna be real. I'd rather not go outside than go outside to ask elderly ladies if they recognize Goku, Ichigo, or Naruto.
Oh no.
So Speed can go outside and bark at people and shit, and it's cool. But if I ask a question, I'm bad.
Yeah, bro. That's just how it works.
You rather stay inside and have terrible hygiene and go outside and make a video, make content. Okay, bro. Fucking weirdos. Niggas delusional. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Hey man,
Niggas is crazy.
It's just a Wong said, bro. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah, real shit, man.
I want to let you. He's semi-heated because he put his DS down. He ain't even closed that shit. The battery's still green, and that's how mad he is.
Yeah. Whose side you on, bro?
I'm just saying. I just know what's happening.
You want air on this side, bro? Let me find out.
You're not gonna do this shit, bro. I'm just saying, niggas ain't saying what need to be said.
What needs to be said?
Wait, what needs to be said, bro?
Yo, y'all, I'm muting.
Wait, no, I genuinely. I was trying to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw someone say something about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I said what I said about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm just saying Arrow didn't have the evidence at that current point in time. I was waiting for it.
Oh shit.
And then Six World said what he said. So I'm like,
Look,
okay.
If this Bleach conversation is going to Yu-Gi-Oh, all I have to say is if you played Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, Fiendsmith Snake Eyes is like running rampant. That deck is just annoying with the amount of advantage it gets. I don't think the game is in a healthy spot with Maxi and with Furulos and other stuff. So, I could go into detail about that, but that's not on topic with this podcast. So
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, wait, don't go that deep.
Can I say something super off topic though?
Go on, before we go back to Bleach, go on.
I just wanted to, make sure it was cool with you, Mike. I think the next big anime game that really could be big, like how Sparking Zero was, and a lot of people might call me delusional for saying this. I definitely think it's Xenoverse 3.
Yeah, you're smoking crack.
No, because let me say something. Let me just clarify. Only reason I say that because Xenoverse offered something that a lot of anime games fail on. That's creating your character. Even if you're not a fan, a lot of people like doing that shit. Even, there were some people that I knew that don't even know Dragon Ball that picked up Xenoverse because you can create your character.
I think
I definitely think customization, Xenoverse did a good job with content-wise. I just feel like they just never let the game go. So I definitely think the next big anime game that could really get hyped for is Xenoverse 3 if it ever do get announced.
I think it's gonna be Bleach Rebirth of Souls too.
Bleach Rebirth 2.
I think you're 100% right.
See, I look at the comments. Oh man.
What is Iron Saga versus?
I'm looking at my computer.
Does anyone know what that is?
Iron Saga versus I think it's it's a fighting game that features mechs. Yeah, it features mechs.
Oh, I'm not a big mech fan. Is there anything else that you think they could add to Bleach other than ranked and spectator mode that could help it? Because I was talking to people and we were saying clan, having a clan mode for the Aranka and the Shinigami might.
Reapers and shit.
All right, yeah. I'll say this. I'll be nice on this end. So he right about Xenoverse 3 because that is a game that everybody's been. That's gonna be the next coming, but for anime games, the way GTA 6 for the public, because everybody talks about Xenoverse 3 every time they announce DLC. I think the problem with Xenoverse is can they make it fresh enough to cook in that vein? And I think what Bleach needs, anime games need to learn how to do content right. Bleach, literally, if you're being honest, since the story mode is long, it's not that bad like OG Demon Slayer. But the first Demon Slayer got critiqued because all you had to do was play story mode. You beat that shit, and then there's online only. So with these games, number one, they need to make the shop do better. They need to have better costumes, more colors and stuff like that to unlock.
I will say Bleach.
please let Yaya finish
There's
first.
actually other modes that's in the game.
I just want to
that's
hear
not
what he was gonna
story
say.
mode.
Yeah,
So
let
not
Yaya
only
finish,
not
man.
only do you have the story mode, but you also have secret story. So you have secret story, which is on top of the regular story.
Yo,
mode.
Sonic.
Wait,
And then you also
Sonic,
have
can we let Yaya finish his point first?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just mentioning that there
Yeah,
were other
bro.
modes in the
Take
game.
your
My
rings,
bad.
nigga.
My bad.
Yo,
Y'all
Sonic,
know.
this is the second time he talked to you like that. That's weird. Like, is this like a thing anybody can just talk to ever, or is this like a Six thing specifically?
Look, I just let people know what the facts are. That's all. I'm letting people know that there are other modes in the game other than just story mode, and that you don't have to just play online.
Afro, you're not getting the answer to your question.
I didn't. That was weird. I don't even know what to do about that one. Broke my legs.
Yeah, you want to finish your point?
But yeah, but like essentially they need to make the shop better because the stuff in the shop is like online shit, like custom icons and stuff like that, and it's not as cool as like what Marvel Rivals did. So it just feels like useless.
Can we pick up on the part you
unlockable.
said Rose, bro? Like I'm not even trying to be an asshole.
Oh
You said
my
Rose.
god!
No,
Bro.
like,
He want
that's the
niggas to, like,
part I was
blaze
looking
something
forward
in front
to.
of hella people,
That's
bro.
the part I was looking for.
Bro, I literally said one thing you were right about was having more content and unlockables in the game. That's one thing that's needed.
Thank you, man.
Nigga, bro, head ass, bro.
I'm just saying that's the part I was looking
Nigga
forward to.
wanted him to say that again, but like real rap though, no, you are right about that. Like the online component can be lacking for unlockables and the rank ideas that everybody's been proposing since Marvel Rivals. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up, but Marvel Rivals rank for me has shown like, damn, I could get something for being good. I think games need to incorporate that. The
You
last
never
fighting.
do that?
No, because I don't really play those. I play generally fighting games and like RPGs. So it's like for me, it's like okay, cool. Like Fortnite even had a battle pass. I'm cool with battle passes, but a lot of people generally hate them, right? Because I like the idea of like, all right, at least if I'm ass, I'm getting XP and getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But
like
a lot
I
of people
was,
hate that shit.
I'm gonna cut you off, but like
Go ahead.
what you said about the like reward system and everything, like what I was right about, bro. Like in my new video, if you did see it, I was talking about the store, and a lot of people called me like delusional because I said, why did they give us all the outfits from the get go? And people called me, oh, you don't like free stuff. You don't like it's not about it being free. It's about they could have put them outfits in the store so you have something to grind for. While you have these missions and you could do other little stuff in the game and you already got the outfits. Like, what's the point of me doing these missions if I get nothing from it? I'm just being real, bro. Like, you don't get you get a capsule or like whatever. This is delusional. Like story mode, it'll be fired at, you know, when Ichigo. I might say something delusional because I don't watch Bleach, but when he got his little bandage thing going, I think that's one of his outfits. When you use that, you unlock it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think Bandai lately, they just give us everything. Like, give us the whole roster, give us all the outfits. Now, Sparking Zero did his best, but it was still delusional because, like, I got everything maxed out day one because I got the Ultimate Edition. I wish for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that Bandai needs to put grinding in games again. There's nothing to grind for. You have everything day one when you boot it up. You got all the characters, you got all the outfits. It's sad. It's like,
do you think you should have to work for characters? Because I hate that shit.
I mean, I feel like for a 20-hour story mode or 40-hour whatever, I would want them to put it in characters. So what's the point of me doing that again? One character in.
I do have a point against that. I have a point against that. In Sparking Zero, you can go look this up on PSN. I don't know about Xbox, but there's a trophy in the game that said less than 44% of players unlock 40 characters. That means niggas really not playing the game for those characters in that way, right? So like I get it, like I'm conflicted because I come from Smash Brothers where like unlocking the characters raw as shit. Then other games is kind of corny, kind of lame. And I feel like unlocking characters, and especially if the roster is huge, it's more annoying than anything. So I don't know. I don't really care about it.
Just on that story. Go on, Biscuit, go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just on that story mode thing, they locked Dangai Ichigo behind the story mode, and the story mode's like what 20 plus hours,
60 hours.
If you had to do that for every character or whatever, how long you have to play for, that's just long. I see man skipping cutscenes. They're like, no, I just want to unlock the character. So it takes away from.
You know what I'm saying? Like going through the story, you unlock them like going through the story. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, some Dragon
I
Ball.
personally hate that shit. Like coming from like conventional fighting games, like I play a lot of boss characters and having to wait to get my character, and there's a tournament the next day. That shit's annoying.
I feel that. I do feel that. But I'm just saying, like, it seemed like these companies care about story mode more than anything. So if I was them, I'd just say, like,
an anime game, bro.
Force us. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying I was saying, like, bro, I just think it's better. Like, it will motivate me more to do the story mode because I never do story modes in games. I never do.
Can I add on to that?
Yes, Makai.
Okay, 6. All right. Anyway, so
Hey,
yeah,
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm probably just gonna head out.
Bro.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna head out. That's all. Yeah.
We're gonna snatch this nigga rings, bro.
I just wanted to give my 2 cents about the game, and that was it.
He didn't hear what I had to say. All right, appreciate you though.
You'll be easy.
All right, take care, Sonic.
All right, bro. All right, leave.
I ain't gonna lie, he had to do him like that.
Yo, Sonic, you gotta come back, bro. You can't let 6 do this, bro. Yo, chat. Like hashtag bring Sonic back. Like this is getting out of
6,
hand.
that worked cool, man.
It's getting out of hand. Sonic.
He was like
fight
waiting
back,
for a
bro.
goodbye. Like just dip, bro. I don't know.
Sorry, man.
Go on, Makai.
I was gonna say that Rose is right. When it comes to a lot of the anime games, it's kind of like they don't really have anything to work for. When you play the game, it's like if you're gonna give us the characters from the get-go, there needs to be like incentives to make people want to play the game besides just go online or maybe play through a long drawn out story. Like maybe if they would have put costumes or extra goodies behind that stuff, it would give people more reason to play those modes besides just for the fun of it. Like in Rage and Blast 2, you know the enhanced characters in those games. So if you play the Ultimate Battle Zone and you do certain conditions, you can unlock the enhanced characters. And it's like something like that, for instance.
I would prefer if they were gonna like do extra content that it wasn't character related, just so it doesn't stop me from exploring the roster on day one. I don't mind costumes or music or stages or unlocking secret chapters or stuff like that, but characters in a fighting game, I don't think that's a good look. Maybe like you can get away with like Danga Ichigo is a broken character, probably shouldn't be played online anyway. So you probably get away with him. But other characters, like if you had to unlock everyone else and you start off with like 5 or 6 characters, I'd hate that personally.
What about you play MK1, right?
Yeah.
I was pissed off like they just gave me all the characters and I think we had to unlock who at the end. What's his name? The meat dude, what's his name? Dude that take his head off and stuff. Havoc, yeah. Like so if like for a game like that, you wouldn't like to go through the story mode like the characters. You just want
no, because like the reason they won't do it with Tekken or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter is that like they have to run tournaments. Like they've got the whole tournament circuit. So if people are having to unlock characters,
I didn't think
like it's just like you alienate the player base, and then they have online series as well. So
I never thought of it like that. Yeah,
you can't jump on with your character, and then you end up alienating people. They did it in Soul Calibur 5, where you had to unlock Algo, and that was the character I used. And I had to unlock him, practice with him, and leave for the tournament on the same day. Like it was just ruined the whole experience for me. But I wanted you guys to answer this super chat here. Like I'll ask Afro, since he's chilling right now. Do you think that the matches take too long in Rebirth of Souls?
Not really. Like, I guess it could, but I haven't experienced it. I heard people talking about some characters you're most likely gonna get timed out on if you play them, but nothing too crazy besides that.
Any of you think it takes too long? Oh, go on. Sorry.
What? I don't think it takes too long personally. No, I've heard that there's some matches with certain characters, and those matchups have resulted in a timeout. I'm guessing with both players like using that character like competently type shit. But yeah, me myself, I think it's cool. Like I'm not even playing with the goggles of this game even needs ranked or anything anymore. Like any match I get that's like I'm not getting stuck in an infinite combo, or I'm not getting cheesed by getting hit with an ultimate when I shouldn't. I cherish those shits. That I just enjoy it and I leave and that's it. But
I think it's too long.
I don't know. Probably
when
got
I
like
played with Blaze and it was too long.
Yo, no Diddy.
Dude, come on, bro. We too big for that, bro. I'm saying like, I'm just saying like, the experience I had, I definitely thought the fights was too long, but that's just me though. I don't think it's a big deal though.
I actually like how long the fights take because I've noticed that people really struggle with like endurance games and like they start off strong and then they fall into a pattern and you clock their pattern and by the end of it you've kind of like ripped them apart. Whereas these really fast paced games like Tekken 8 suffers from this. It's way too fast paced. And by the time you've clocked onto somebody, you've lost like 70% health off one combo. Whereas like this game, you can like I'm playing Yamamoto, I can afford to make like a couple of mistakes and then be like, okay, cool, I've caught you out now, and then the match sort of like falls apart. So I actually think it's pretty sick. Anybody else have anything to chime in on that super chat?
No. I think the timing of the matches works well with the game's mechanics because of the 9 keycon. Like, if all the matches were going to timeout, then maybe you could say, oh, the matches are too short. Or if people are dying like mad early on, then you could say, okay, yeah, there's something that needs to be tweaked. But I think it works well with how the system is designed. So I think it's all right.
I got something to say.
Go on.
So remember, come on, bro. Anyway, so remember when the tournaments were happening for Spark and Zero, and a lot of those matches were ending in timeout. But I think the default time was like 5 minutes per match. And like even when they finished, they were like still like relative for the team matches, mind you. So I guess if you look at it in comparison, I guess team matches could take comparable or longer. And if we don't think those are too long, then maybe we don't think the Bleach matches are too long. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I like the fact that like you're locked onto your opponent, so that it's not going to be a case of like running away constantly and trying to time a scam. You've actually got to like think about where you're moving on the stage. Like when we were playing earlier, Makai, I was like trying to move away from your character as much as possible to like try and bait you in. But in Sparking Zero, you just sort of fly away, fly behind a building. It's a Mika thing for the $5. To be honest, the characters could have been in the shop, so you could buy the specific ones you want instead of earning them through the story. Naruto Kon did this. I hate that shit personally. I really hate that stuff.
I hated grinding for Sharingan Sasuke back in Clash of Ninja 2. That shit was annoying.
Yeah. Did anyone else have anything to add? I don't feel like there's anything left to cover, really. I mean, there's not much in the game to begin with, so.
Well, I just want to know what Aaron is work for.
I got a dip though. It was cool being on for a little bit. I only had like a little bit of time before I had to get out of here.
Nah, that's cool. I appreciate it.
Aaron, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm out.
Arrow,
I think I don't know.
It's Arrow.
I'm out of here, bro. Arrow, fight back, bro. That's it.
I'm
not gonna do that, bro.
I'll say this, and this is how I am. So I'm gonna speak for myself here, not everybody else. I had somebody that wanted to come in, but we probably close to wrapping up anyway. But
no Diddy.
I don't know what that means, but regardless, I'm still enjoying the game, and I know the game got problems. So please be vocal to Bandai Namco, to y'all problems. I know it seemed like they don't care, but with this game, we did get a patch in 3 to 4 days already, and that's unprecedented for these types of games. Believe it or not.
Oh, I think the release was unprecedented as well, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously, bro. Like, all right, I know how you are, Mike. You just hate everything, bro.
No, we're not gonna do that. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm messing with you. No. My thing is, it's like you just said, fair criticism is always warranted. My whole issue is the people who do have the problem with these games, and they like come at the companies sideways, which is understandable if it doesn't work. I did it before too. When Shinobi Strikers came out, I was mad as hell. The way 6 World and World was, I hated that game. It didn't even work for me. It didn't launch for me. That bug did not work. When I literally had that video, and Bandai literally got mad at the video because I literally was like, it didn't launch on PS4 when it came out at the time for me. And it wasn't everybody. It was a rare bug. But I do think if you do have problems with these games, it's best to let the companies know. And I'm not saying be on the side of the companies. Companies got more money than you, bro. But the point of it is come out. Yeah. you boxing Bandai right now. They got your $100 from Sparking.
What you mean? My uncle worked for Bandai, nigga. I'm good.
Oh my god! But point still stands. Please say your criticisms to these companies. If you do have problems with these things, y'all can tweet them and come at them at anyways. Like somebody said, like, oh, they only listen to like the haters. They don't listen to Bandai. Okay, outside of Tekken 8 right now, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But please voice how you feel about these games and critique them with fairness. There's no way, like, the more negative you are and the way you go about it, people still not gonna listen to you if shit is bad or not. That's just how people are.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, buddy. I understand,
No,
but
you ain't gotta do that voice, bro.
I'm just saying, bro, what you're asking is pointless because most of these companies that are developing and publishing these anime games are Japanese. So your American ass fucking statement.
I ain't say that because I helped write the Sparking doc.
Huh?
I ain't say that because I helped write the Sparking doc. And they literally Sparking Zero right now is fire. I won't lie. Like as much as I act like
that
it
game
ain't,
is literally dog shit. What are you talking about?
No, you just can't spam because they made you ass. That's
crazy.
what it is.
Even when you don't spam, it's still trash.
How is it trash?
Because it was a game that was marketed based off nostalgia, and that's what we focused on. And the actual game is dog shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the gameplay.
Wait, yeah. I got a question for you. All right,
Yes.
you a Final Fantasy fan, right? I swear it relates.
Yes.
You know how a lot of fans from Final Fantasy VII don't fuck with Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Yes.
I feel like Sparking Zero suffers from the same problem with fans of BT3.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Because I didn't like Sparking at first because it doesn't play like Tenkaichi. It's a fake. It's Jump Force with the skeleton of it.
Lord.
He's saying that, but like that's really what it
Yeah.
was. The sidestepping, the spamming, the way they had the animations of it. It literally took Jump Force, put it with Dragon Ball, and got a budget and was like, "Here you go. Here's $100 out your wallet." That's
Isn't
literally
that
what they did.
It's not what Perfection was saying.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
he was. No, in a way, he was right. But I didn't agree with him till I played it at Evo. Once I played it at Evo, I was like, "Oh damn, he kind of spitting." What I didn't like about the game probably not being the Tenkaichi 4 that people wanted.
Yeah, he basically said that Sparking Zero is a reskinned Jump Force.
Yeah, and literally, I played it, and at Evo, I was like, here's another thing we got to talk about this too. When creators get early access at events and shit like that, they act like we be playing this shit for like 30 fucking hours and then telling y'all how it is. We get like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe even 10 minutes sometimes, and we just going based off of the thing, right? Like what we played. But then when you actually get your hands on it, the shit all stack up, and you're like, this shit fucking ass, you know? So again, I'm on a boat that I'm still positive with Bleach through all the problems. We still gonna run events and shit like that. This is also not saying do not get mad at Rose for saying what they saying in 6, where we came to that consensus tonight. They have valid points.
Thank you.
Now we do have to come to this conclusion that at the end of the day, we just want the game to be fucking gas and it to work. Regardless of people leave and shit like that. For me, I don't care if it's just 2 niggas on the game. I still gonna play it.
Come on, bro, stop.
No, we played. No, you can say this because Q not in here no more. We played JJK the other day. We literally played JJK the other day, and that shit got 4 people on Steam.
Okay, bro, but what happened when your friend at work or he not available?
They play something else. I played another day.
Come on, bro, that was cap, bro.
What? I play JJK all the time. Biscuit, no.
Nah, bro.
I don't know how
you all like I can wait. Like niggas, wow, I only got one video to game play. You all like niggas play one video game. Nigga, I got 10 games that came out in the past 3 months. I still gotta finish. Woohoo! I can't play some shit today. Turn something else on.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel you, Yaya. I think you're a W mans. I think you're a good person. I think you are a very good asset to the FGC community. I see you putting in work. I have nothing bad to say about you. Bleach, I don't hate the anime. I never watched it. The game looks fun. I haven't played it personally. I'm waiting for the online to get patched up. Then I'm going to purchase it. The game looks fun. I have nothing bad to say about it besides the online shit. Aaronage wants to disagree. That's fine. He's one of those. But yeah, I
one of those.
I want to give the game a chance.
So what?
Bleach,
You
have
gonna
anything-
play Bleach 6?
Huh?
Are you gonna play Bleach?
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna drop off everybody that was hating on me in the comments. Be all them niggas in the game, bro.
I wish I could play it.
Come on, man.
Just being real, bro. I really like want to try it, man.
First to 10-6.
Makai, you got it?
Hey, man. Rose, what are you playing on?
PlayStation 5.
You can't play the game. Why can't you play the game?
Just go look at my new vid, bro. It just blows up every time I load it in. Like I don't know what's going on.
Yo, no Diddy.
Dude.
He not playing Bleach, bro. He went his next game Demon Slayer. You ain't got to lie, Craig.
Isn't that Dragon Ball MOBA game coming out? Y'all checking that out?
That's gas.
Oh yeah, Project.
That's
Mountain.
gas.
That thing's all right. Still, that thing's actually all
You don't
right.
like that, bro?
You don't play mobile games.
Oh man.
Not,
You don't like League?
Right, it's
all right.
cool.
I'm
It's cool, but gas is just too extreme.
No,
Like,
no, no,
I might
it's
play
all
it like
right.
it's
It's
cool.
good,
You might
it's good.
start
Okay,
twerking for
okay.
it.
It's an all right game. It looks like it'll be good.
Yaya, what do Yaya got something to do with your name, or that's like like
All right, I'm gonna explain Yaya.
yeah,
All right, a lot of people
why
don't
you
know.
say yo for? It's a genuine question.
Because I have to explain it because everybody be thinking it's something weird. All right, and it's so stupid because it's like whatever. Avatar, that's the best shit on the planet. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about both Korra. I'm talking about Aang.
Hey, that's
Both
glazed.
of them.
That's glazed. That's
All
glazed.
right, I know it's glazed. My throat hurt from it now.
No Diddy.
Hey, yo.
Diddy.
Hey, yo.
Number two, Yaya was comes from my real name, Wanye, right? But my little brother said
Game
Yaya.
Kanye?
Yes,
name?
like that, Wanye.
I feel like I've
Whoa, that's
heard you say
actually
this
fire.
before.
That's
Right,
actually
right.
fire name.
Oh, therefore,
That's
my
a fire
little
name.
brother,
I gotta give you that. That was fire.
when my little brother, he was trying to say it the first time, and I was like, no, he kept saying it, and I went with it because he was like, yeah. I was like, fuck it, we going with it. And then like rap songs at the time was doing that, yeah. They was doing that shit all day, so I was like, fuck it, I just combined it together. And then first it was because Avatar in the name, but then I also realized Avatar also means creation, make your own shit. So I just kept it together. Lore.
Your
How
throat
you
feel
get your
better?
name, Six World?
Huh?
Nigga said
How
your
you get
throat
your
feel better.
name, bro? I'm sorry, Mike. My fault. Nah. I ain't mean to go off that, man.
Yeah, come on,
Nah,
man.
My
You're doing
fault.
too much now.
So,
Hey, I will say though, Yaya, I really do want like a FGC like Avatar Last Airbender game. I really want a good Avatar game. I feel like that shit was slap.
You're not getting that, bro.
Yeah, that shit got canceled.
You're
So.
not getting that, bro.
I'll be real with you. Nobody wants that shit, man.
Really? You don't think it'd be
want
good?
it, but we're not getting it.
No. That's a lie. Because that
I would be
game,
a Zula main, man.
No, because that game, that's one of the most requested games outside of Arcs and shit. I want you to know that.
Nah.
Niggas asking for like Naruto fighters, One Piece. People have been asking for Avatar.
No, what we need is a Baki fighting game, a proper
that
Baki
weak shit
fighting
out
game.
Yeah,
Too bad
Weak.
that
Mike,
game.
I fucks with that, Mike.
That King and
What you
Ashra
mean? What you
all
mean? You have the
ass.
mobile game right there.
Not King and Ashra, bro.
Both
Back
of them shits garbage. I'm talking about the new ones. Both of
separate.
them, I can't stand them shits.
You got the Baki Punch Out right there.
Who came? Did someone post out the link?
Yeah, I told you, my homie, Will.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
What's popping?
Hey man, you right?
I'm chilling.
That's good.
So, what did you want to add to the convo, bro? We ain't got too much longer here.
First off, I need people to stop posting that Byakuya Infinite because it's not real. None of it's real. None of it's real. People, I think a lot of people are posting a lot of combos and fake infinites without trying to make use of mechanics. Not saying the mechanics is crazy or anything like that, but
No, I saw that as well. I saw someone post a Shinji death combo, but
That shit was
two
fake.
hits in, it was a fake. I was like, bro, that's not a combo.
I literally went right under that. I know what tweet
that
you're
shit was
talking
real.
about.
Yeah.
I went right over that tweet and just put the training mode up above them. But a lot of the shit that people are finding it's funky isn't really funky in this game. The game got a lot of bugs. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you take it for what it is and you just look at mechanics, a lot of the complaints aren't really warranted in the first place. I'm saying this as the residential 3 viewer lab monster because I sit in practice mode in every game for like hours on end.
Yo, Regan, I'm so sorry to cut you off, bro, but I do have to head out, man. Mike, thanks so much for having me on, man. I appreciate it,
Sorry,
bro. And I hope everybody have a good rest of their night, man.
All right, Rose, we'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's way cheaper setups in this game than what people are posting,
Mhm.
and I don't think people would know about it. Yaya knows one of our boys, Mike and Ike 12. I hit him with a like 200 hit Ikaku Infinite that he couldn't do anything about, and then proceeded to infinite him with Renji in the next game.
Renji's got an infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
How
bag
do
of
you
them with influence.
There are so many infinites in this game and everybody's focused on this pedal merchant for no reason. No feats. Like this guy with no feats. They're focused on him. So I guess my point is, look at your characters. If you want to complain about the cheap shit, I can guarantee you your character probably got something that's even cheaper or just as cheap. If you just take a little bit of time. Training mode not hard. They made training mode real easy.
Training mode's very simple, isn't it?
I feel like I want to add to that though. Like I understand how people feel about infinites and shit like that. But Mike, you like J stars though, right?
Oh,
like,
brother.
yeah, like no, I'm bringing it up because like this game has the same energy as a J stars, but in a good way. Like if your character has something broke, you can counteract the broke shit.
Yeah,
Right?
but you have to remember, like, you probably don't know, but I played J Stars in a vacuum. I played with 4 guys. That was it. Didn't play with anybody else.
Okay.
So I got to explore J Stars maybe the way like a bigger
you didn't deal with the Vegeta bullshit.
Yeah, that we went online, but at the time, I don't think the player base has gotten to the point where it is now, where people discover things and post it straight away.
Yeah.
It was like I was using Akainu, my friend was using Toguro, and we would just cheese people online and then go about our day.
Okay. I see the perspective. Yeah.
Because you didn't really have to play the game with Akainu, right? You just stand back and start shooting meteors at people.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go. My food just got here.
Yeah, cool, bro. We're gonna wrap up now anyway.
Thank you, Mike, for having me. Makai, I love you. Yaya, you're the real one. Eric, never mind. I ain't gonna say no Eric. Biscuit, you my guy. You my favorite UK. Actually, no, you my second favorite UK guy. Mike, my first one. Shout out London.
Yeah. Big up six, bro. He's just
Aaron Age, man.
Appreciate 6.
I'll see you on the other side
Take
game.
it easy.
Take care, 6.
All right.
Anything else that you guys want to add before we wrap up?
That being said, like my whole ordeal is I understand how people view games where like they want them to be populated. They want shit to just be that way 100%. I do too. And I'm tired of people putting this image out there like, oh, I'm just glazing this shit because of what the IP is. Most people in here know I did not fuck with Bleach till 2020. I actually was a Bleach hater. I used to be like, that's why y'all ain't get no fucking game. Y'all anime ain't even finished. I used to be that type of person. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then the pandemic hit. I watched and I was like, damn, this shit kind of fucking peaked. I was wrong. Same with One Piece. So it's in that point where like I don't care about the IP. If something looks cool, I'm gonna play it. It feels like people don't see that layer. Like you can't have a nuanced conversation about games nowadays without everybody down your throat for having the opposite opinion. And I'm not saying my opposite opinion is the right opinion, but like, damn, I can't even say I'm excited. Like, people play games for more than other features of the game. For some people, the story mode is all they gonna play. They spent $70 to play the story mode and turn that.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of people that play GTA the same way. There's a lot of people that haven't even touched the online in GTA. There's a trophy for that. People only play story mode in some games. Same thing with Pokemon. People don't play the online features in Pokemon games. They play story mode. It's more than one way for people to just look at these games and act like they're completely bad because they suck in other areas. Yes, it's a worse product. I think you should acknowledge that shit. But at the end of the day, like, people play shit for different reasons. As good or bad the reason is.
Yeah.
It's funny because when Storm 2 came out, I think I played online maybe once or twice. I played the story mode and I took my time. I think it took me maybe a month or 2 before I beat it. And then by the time I even thought about it, I was like, well, Storm Generations is coming out. That was the first Naruto game I played online.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Thank
guess I
God
can't
you
really
did.
relate. Whenever a fighting game comes out, I mean, I haven't even finished the Bleach story. I did the first chapter, and I said, "Oh, I can't bother to play this anymore." But I've watched the Bleach anime twice, so maybe it doesn't apply to me. But I think, yeah, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat are probably the only ones where I bothered to play the story most because I've been playing them since I was a kid. But all these anime fighters, man, I'm just like, I wish they'd pour their resources into the things that are going to keep the games alive rather than the like instant gratification of the story mode. The Bleach story is okay. Like it's not. I don't think it's the level of Storm or Budokai. I think it's all right though. But if that's where all the resources went, I think that's a bit of an L.
Funny part is all of their resources didn't even go into the story mode because that shit got some PS2 interactions and graphics going on in it. Because I just did it this morning. We got there's an animation where I think in like chapter 3 where you're doing like the Arankar art and Yami is like doing his dialogue and somebody throws a bomb.
Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Man,
You don't see the anime, no?
He only gonna get it from the game too. He never watching the anime.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna just say there's an animation that you're gonna see that is straight out of like PS2 Naruto. What is it? Chronicle? Not Chronicle. Is it Chronicles?
Yeah, Uzumaki Chronicles.
Yeah, Uzumaki Chronicles, straight out of there. Like,
this guy's saying how is 30-hour story mode instant gratification? If you think about a game's lifespan, then it is. 30 hours is a very, very minuscule amount of time for how long a game should last. It's weird for me to hear the anime guys say that like 2 months and they're on to something else, and this is just how the cycle is for a lot of anime games.
Well, here's the truth about it. Most of the people in the space, they don't care about fighting games, right? The way we care about it.
I don't think the fighting game thing. Sorry to cut you off. I don't think the fighting game thing is as important. I think it's when Bandai as a company have released multiple products. We already know that a story mode is going to be in these anime games. Like there's no hoodwink here. They're like, oh my god, they didn't have a story mode. No, it's always going to be there. I think the issue is that Bandai as a company, they keep releasing these anime games with bad netcode, knowing that they have an entire section of their menu dedicated to online, and netcode aside, they remove features with each and every game. Like, there's no reason in this day and age where there's not a lobby system for this kind of game, and for it to be in the files where like you can see the spectate option, it makes no sense. And, you know, how many games have we gone through where game comes out, lobbies don't work, we don't got lobby, petition Bandai, put lobbies in Storm, put lobbies in Sparking had lobbies, but put lobbies in this, put lobbies in that. They make the same mistakes, and I want to say it's like you gotta boycott them, but nobody's gonna boycott them because people are gonna buy the games regardless, they're gonna get the games regardless, or content creators are gonna somehow, you know, get the code from Bandai, and people are gonna be like, well, they're enjoying it, so I'm gonna buy it. So the instant gratification from story thing, that's one thing, and all the other features in the game, the gallery, the story, tutorial, all that's cool. But because you still have a section on your menu that says online, that doesn't mean you should just skimp on that aspect just because people bought your game regardless. Like you can't do like 90% across the board and then drop a 20% in this one aspect. Like it's unfair to the people that buy the game and they want to play online with their friends because their friends can't just come to the crib and hop on the couch and play it.
Right. But
100%.
But like that's a big factor about anime games, right? Well, like from my angle, I care about the product of the thing, and I've always been the main ones to criticize these games. Like I've been doing it for years. So like this whole new thing where like Yaya is glazing it because it's Bleach or Yaya's glazing it because it's Sparking. It's never been the case. I've been covering anime games, and y'all know my hero is one of my favorite shonen ever since the ending of the manga. I've been roasting the fuck out the games, right? Like literally forever. Shut up, ho. All right. And then literally, when it comes down to anime games, a lot of them don't get the love that it deserves. Kill I Kill If is one of my favorite anime games, if not
Lord.
one of my dream ones. But that shit is missing the features that I wish it had, like Tekken, right? You know, I wish every game on a surface level, and I said on the surface level, can be up to quality of Tekken. At least you can play with your friends. I got a lobby I can go to. I got 2 story mode updates. We don't get that shit in these games. I've been covering these shits. I've been playing these shits since I was 6 years old.
Sheesh.
So for me, like, I've been through the trenches with these shits. Niggas be like, oh, gaming is horrible nowadays. There's a lot of shit on PS2 that's worse. But the problem is, people have only played 4 or 5 of them. Most people you ask that play anime games on the PS2, they know Budokai, they know Tenkaichi, and Ultimate Ninja. People
there
didn't
was
go through
other
the
stuff.
trenches. Yeah, people didn't go through the trenches with like Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple,
Zash
some of the
Bell.
Inuyasha, Zash Bell. There's a lot of shit that
Yu
was
Yu
out there back
Hakusho.
then.
Oh
Right?
my god, bro!
Yeah,
Dark
you
Tournament.
Hakusho is that I call that game racist.
Wait
That
a
should
minute.
not be that bad.
Wait. That game got neutral. Stop
No,
playing.
not 100%. I'm
Stop
talking about the
playing.
other, not 100%, not the one we play at CEO. I'm talking about the other one. You know the one I'm talking about with the damn.
I was about to say, like, we
Yeah,
got
that shit
neutral.
is, everybody generally, if you touch that game, the FGC love that. I will go to Florida to play that shit again. But the other ones, that game should have not been garbage. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's because it's not just settling. I've been through the trenches of way worse shit. So for
Yeah.
me, I know, like, and a lot of people hate Patch Coach, and believe me, for years I hated it too. Where people go, man, this should get good, and you know, they'll patch it, they'll fix it. I don't even agree with that, is because I still believe first impressions is everything. If somebody asks me, should I buy Bleaching, and I've said it on my streams the other day, I can't recommend this to you right now because, number one, you can't even have your friends spectate and play with you, right? And that hurts me to say because that's a feature that I always advocate for. It's why I drop the games on YouTube, because I don't want to put the content out because they don't give me the shit that they do. And the gameplay don't even be that good most of the time. But this time, this game has a wonderful fucking foundation. And it's like with anime games, what people don't realize, the ones niggas love started from they were trash.
Literally.
They had
of them
a
were
foundation.
garbage. Xenoverse 2 day 1, everybody was like, this shit not gonna go nowhere. And the story mode was not
17 years later.
Yeah. The story mode, parallel code, they copied it. It's the same, like literally hearing Six Word and President Rose talk. It's the same shit I'm hearing from 2016. That's why I'm like, niggas don't want to go through and experience shit. I understand y'all shouldn't have to do that. Like, especially Mike. I seen it last night. At first, I tweeted about Tekken. I was like, this looks cool. Then I saw the King shit.
I saw your tweet and I was like, I saw your tweet, bro, and I was like, nah, he's trying to bait me.
No. Okay, the Naruto one, they need to do that so y'all can get Tekken 9. Y'all can be happy. Y'all can be happy.
No, how would we be happy with that?
Because then they could just do a new game and make it like the ones y'all want, and then we can
No,
get
I don't want a Naruto Tekken.
You want your cake and eat it too, man.
I had my cake and they took it from me. We had cake for a long time and
We had cake for a minute. I don't know what Harada's smoking right now.
Harada's on something, bro. Did you not see Anna shooting bazookas at Nina's feet plus on block?
Plus frame low with chip and a a chip modifier if you have the debuff on them. Come on,
bro. It's insane. And the thing is that like I hear what Yaya's saying, being in the trenches and all that, but people that played Tekken were used to a certain quality, and the quality has now dipped dramatically. And obviously, everyone's lashing out. So when you look at that, you're like, these guys are just being negative again. But we're not. Is that we're used to 5-star Michelin meals, and now we're getting 2-star.
Hold on. Okay, when I tweeted that earlier, I watched the first part of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then I got through the changes. And I was like, well, I guess I'm playing City of the Wolves in April. Like, that's literally what I said. Once I saw the King shit and the chip, no, that's fucking dumb as hell. Like,
bro,
that's stupid.
Listen, once I saw Anna as the DLC character for the first of season 2, I said, I'm done with Tekken for now, bro. Bring some new characters in, bring back some other good characters, or I'm just not playing the game.
Where's Jinpachi?
Yeah,
bro,
like Lucky Chloe.
I'll be on Jinpachi.
You heard what he said?
Lucky Chloe, now she can stay there, bro.
Bro, we gotta bring her back.
You said Lucky
Chloe? I'm trying to have a breakdance.
Listen, we need Miguel back for the culture. That's
but I can't have Miguel.
Breakdance heat gate. Like, come on now.
I just turned
What
Miguel into
a fucking Lucky Chloe, man. What a cancerous character.
Yeah, we did not want that.
I love that character.
that Lucky Chloe represents everything wrong with Tekken. She's some bullshit anime character. She's like wannabe Japanese, isn't she? She's not even from there. She's just wannabe
She's a
breakdancing
cosplayer.
on the stage. Yeah, there's some bullshit, man. Get
I
that
would
shit
never-
on my
I would
Tekken.
never
She's
get
like from Milwaukee or something. In Idaho.
Well, look, I never get who I want, so it's cool. But it's like I just want.
Wait, who
people
do
to
you
play
want?
it. I want Christy back.
Oh, for God's sake!
Bro, we got Eddie at home, bro.
I don't
We
want to
got
play
at
Eddie,
home,
bro. I want
Come on,
Christy.
man.
You
I
got
like
Christy and
Christy.
Megan Thee Stallion song, so that's what you're
Wow,
getting, bro.
bro. That's so crazy. But
Do you,
like,
do you think the game would be better off with Christy or Ancient Ogre?
Agent Ogre. I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
cool.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna lie. Ogre kind of raw.
Bring back Julia.
Yeah,
See,
I'd
I'm
rather.
not trying to, I'm not
mad
trying
at
to see
Julia, but still.
forward one heat engager. Like,
Look, it ain't my fault you can't hit them shotguns. It ain't my fault.
my god!
It ain't my fault you're not consistent.
Ogre would be sick though. If they ever
Yeah.
brought back Ogre, that would be sick.
Yeah, or Jinpachi or Miguel or I
Hey.
want Marduk back. I know people don't want him back.
I actually use the main Murdoch, so I don't mind.
See,
I wouldn't
UK
mind.
bro, y'all are crazy. Y'all the first two people I heard.
I'm
admit that
gonna ask you, Michael. Do you really want to deal with shoulder tackle +3, heat engager tackle again into toss into more 50-50?
Well,
I mean, he the one that's
Yeah, he'll be using him, and so would I. So it don't even matter.
Marduk was my main, so
he's one of them.
That's so biased. All these times, oh my god.
Yeah, but obviously I want a character that I can play with. I ain't got nobody I want to play with right now. I'm playing Feng Wei, but I don't want to play him.
Same. I was playing Victor, and I'm like, I don't want to play Victor.
It was you.
Victor.
You were the one. You were the one that key charged Michael Murray and hit him with some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse setup, and he took away key charges. It was you.
Yeah, it might have been, you know.
I knew it was
Michael Murray's tripping. He definitely don't play Tekken because they come out with some bullshit. He don't play Tekken. When he told people, what was it? Just a low parry a hell suit. What was that?
Why would you want to sidestep? Just low parry it. My
Yeah,
guy.
bro. I was like, God, do you know what a hell sweep is, bro? Like, anyway, enough. We're gonna get to the Tekken talk tomorrow.
Look, my only ending comment on this game is that there's no reason My Heroes 1 Justice 2 should have a better netcode than this game.
Yeah,
They got some magic over there at Viking. I don't know what they're doing, but they got the
Viking-
best netcode.
Yeah, they kept that shit wrapped away. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
All right, guys. Well, it's 3 a.m., so I'm gonna get you all out of here and talk to the
Yeah.
chat before I wrap up. But I appreciate you all being on here very much.
All
Hey, appreciate the invite, Mike. Big up the mandem on the panel, and I'll catch you brothers later.
Yeah, Biscuit, put me in your tournament, yeah.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, man.
Bless.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
All right, see ya.
All right, guys. Well, that was a stream. Thanks to everyone stopping by. I think we spoke about as much as we could with Bleach. The problem with Bleach is that there's not really much going on. And we spoke about the gameplay in the first hour. And then there's not much going on with the game after that. So I appreciate all of the super chats. It's very kind of you guys. Tomorrow we're going to have the Tekken talk. So it's going to be a different panel of content creators. There'll be Finty, King J, I asked Frame Whisperer, but I don't think he's available. Who else will be on here? We're trying to get the buff guy on. Damn, I've forgotten. The John will be here. So yeah, there'll be a bunch of people, and tomorrow's stream will be open to the community to jump on and ask questions. So once again, thank you for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. It does help a lot. And I will catch you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Oh yeah, Chad the Third will be here. Chad the Third will be here as well. 8 p.m. UK time, but I'll put it on Twitter for you guys to see. Anyway, have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.